Welcome back, good people. I am so glad to see you here on the YouTubes, or if you're listening via audio, whatever podcast service you're using. It is 2025, and it's time that we start anew. Ain't that right, Jose?
That's right. We finally made it. We are back once again for another wonderful year of the show known as Cinema Villains. Yeah. Oh, wait. Which one was it?
I think it was red.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Cinema Villains bring to you season 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them things here on the interwebs. I am your hostess with the most, Shaggy Black. Alongside me, my best friendo and compatriot, Jose. Jose, how are you,
I
for
am
my
doing
friend?
great. Thank you so much, man. How are you? How have you
Well,
been?
Oh,
How
I've. Go
were the
ahead.
holidays and stuff and the
Um.
breaks?
Oh yeah. So the break was a break, man. I think I had a little bit more stressor this year, towards the end of the year, because I needed to lock in my apartment for this transfer.
Yeah.
And they, between everything with them signing everything over, and getting the shit signed over, it's official, so I officially get the transfer next month. So we got probably maybe 1 or 2 more episodes. Um, if you're watching this on YouTube, you see the background right now that I'm in. This is probably the last time you're gonna see this background, folks. Like, it's
Maybe we'll see.
where maybe it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna look different,
Yeah.
but like, depending on how the setup is for the apartment. Um, and oh, Harry says hi.
Harry says hi.
Hello, Harry.
Here, Harry. As you can see, your father is working. Yet you
Yeah,
choose to come visit me.
every time,
Every
like
time.
clockwork.
There goes everybody.
There he goes. Harry makes his appearance here in 2025.
Let's just record the rest of the episode like this.
I mean, he's gonna fucking just want to stay warm, and then he's gonna get tired of you and move.
There. Just don't purr, because they'll hear you.
People might like cats, man.
People might like gremlin-looking cats, you know.
Yeah, actually, if
Very
you click the
topical.
title, that is the first movie we are bringing into the new year with season 2024, 25, season 4.
Season 4 of 2025, yeah. I was like, huh?
Thank you. I was like, oh wow, I am tripping. It's been a minute since I've done this. We're doing a favorite of ours, especially.
Oh, yeah.
One we talked about doing regardless, because we kept confusing this movie with the original movie.
Yeah.
Can't see how that happened, but it did. Joe Dante's 1990 hit, Gremlins 2.
Boop, 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 boop. Bow, 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 bow,
Very
bow,
good,
bow, bow,
very
bow.
good shit is Gremlins 2,
Very
and
good cheat.
yeah, I grew up loving this movie. I grew up loving this movie.
100%.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I just was like, I adored. It was hilarious. One of the things is, how was your, before we get into that, man, how was your holidays, man? Because I know it was you being a postman. I know stuff can be tough.
The Postman. Are we doing that movie? Are we reviewing that movie?
No,
Kevin Costner's The Postman.
I would rather do Waterworld.
Ooh. Waterworld,
Yeah.
because that has Dennis Hopper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
would rather do Waterworld. That had the better villain, but even then, the movie was so bad. Like, oh,
I swear I've seen that movie once and that was it.
dude,
I was like, no thanks.
Dude, as a kid, I fucking was like, this is the best shit ever.
Not me. I was like,
The idea of it. I didn't say the movie was good.
Yeah.
I just said, like, this would be this shit look the coolest.
Yeah, the polar ice caps are gonna melt one day.
And then the movie happened.
Yeah, exactly. But my it was fine. Wasn't bad. Had worked and then because I didn't really get a vacation so much, but it went fine.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
Is it freezing where you're at?
Right now it's not freezing, but it's cold as fuck.
Yeah. What's cold as fuck for you?
Like below 30.
Below 30?
Yeah.
Let me see something. So currently,
you are experiencing your first up north cold.
Not even up north. It's like fucking Midwest. but it is currently, at the time of this recording, in January, it is currently 8 degrees
Nice.
with a low of -3 degrees.
This is what
Who
you
boy?
wanted, Shag. This is what you,
It's
Florida
high
man
key.
Shag, wanted.
It's high key something that I'm getting picked on because I kind of love it,
Yeah.
but I also am kind of self conscious about it because I don't want to be looked at as like, why is this weirdo like outside? It's fucking freezing. I'm like, part of me is like, dude, I kind of just want to walk outside and dip my toe in the pool and see if I lose a toe.
Jesus Christ.
The intrusive
Make
thoughts have
sure
been
your
winning,
pinky,
bro.
brother.
Oh
Not
yeah,
your
the
pinky.
pinky
No,
toe.
don't
Yeah,
use
you're
your
right.
fucking big toe, because then you're fucked. You're not
Yeah,
allowed
because
to
then
trade. Don't
I
get
won't
your
be able to
testes done.
fucking my fucking equilibrium will be off.
Yeah, you'll be done, buddy.
Dunzo. But
No,
no, I kind of I told you, I think I told you off air. Yeah, I told you off air that like I legitimately went outside and you couldn't even talk. You saw your breath like instantly, and
right.
I was just like, dog, this is kind of cool, man. But I wanted to take a water bottle, which I might do tonight. Kind of crack that bitch open and kind of see if it just freezes.
Yeah.
But again, I don't like. I'm just kind of like really enjoying like a real winter, I guess, and
Yeah.
eventually I'll get over it. But like the seeing snow kind of being falling on the ground like midway and everything, and kind of like, wow, this is legit, man.
Yeah.
It's dope. It's people are kind of laughing at me and saying, oh, that's kind of. I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. I'm like, man, hold on, bro. I don't. This is why I don't tell y'all shit because I don't want you to sit here and make me feel self conscious about this, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all this from the bottom of my heart, bro.
That's funny.
Yeah, but
I'm like, yeah.
I'm glad you had somewhat of a break.
Yeah, yeah, no, it was
Um,
cool. It's fine. I had great holidays, I guess.
yeah. You get anything neat for Christmas?
Did I get anything neat? No, not really.
For real?
No, I don't think so.
I got two notable things.
What'd you get, buddy?
Fucking after years of asking for it and me trying my damnedest not to buy it for myself, I finally got I finally got volume 1 of the Berserk limited collector's edition
Oh, nice.
manga book, and I've been reading that bitch like crazy. Um, I'm like,
Yeah.
I was so happy that I just held off for so long, and when I opened it and I opened that, I was like, oh yeah, let's fucking go. I was just talking about it, and I just magically ended up getting the first book, and I'm like, fuck yeah, now I can fucking depression.
Yep.
Fucking guts theme and shit, bro. And the other thing I got was a little mention. It was kind of dope. Another thing I've asked for the longest time, and I finally got. Uh, it was a whiskey glass, but with the map of Jacksonville on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's like sketched with like glass sketch with the map of Jacksonville on it, and I was just like, yo, this is dope. So
That's pretty cool, dude.
yeah, yeah. Those are the two. Anything you didn't get anything? You didn't get anything that you any noticeable?
No, because I didn't really ask for anything crazy this year.
Mm.
I just literally got cash, and my brother got me a $50 PSN card.
Hell yeah.
Hey, so
What you doing with your PSN?
what did I do? I bought good old Mechagodzilla and Kong on Fortnite. I'm like, let's go.
Let's go. Here you go. There you are. There you
I
are.
see
Had
the
to. Do
videos.
you want like you told me something off air? You told me something off air that happened to you in that game. Can you want
I'm
to?
so mad. I should have recorded it and sent it to y'all. I'm like, this is what it was all about, guys. This is the friends you made all along the way. So, like,
You want
before you jump off the bus, there's a loading area. That's basically what it is. All battle royales have it. And so basically, I run around on purposefully looking for another Godzilla or another Kong or Mechagodzilla. And I saw one Godzilla chilling, so I just go up to him like, "Hey, And I immediately start doing the Naughty by Nature's hip hop hooray, a little for the
Hey
waving the hand on side to
ho.
side
Yeah.
emotes. Because
Yeah.
when you do that, people just can come up and just join in on it. So of course the Godzilla starts doing it in front of me. And all of a sudden, fucking a Kong comes out of nowhere, and he comes in, he's doing it too. And then we're like, yes, and a fucking Mecha Godzilla came and he started doing it too. We're like,
Oh,
yes,
that's dope.
we just all
That's
had.
dope.
And then some random like anime character, I don't even know what the hell it was. It's just some
Get,
fucking random
you get
girl.
out of here. You get out of here.
It's like,
You get out
buddy
of here.
thinks he's
You
on the team. I'm like,
like buddy thinks he's on the team. I didn't know you had an anime character
yeah,
come up.
yeah. No, that was the funny part. Just some rando just pops in too. Like, hey guys, are we
Like, hey, I
podcasting
think
yet?
this is neat.
Fucking DJ, the records, just everyone
Record
skipping
just
it. That
stops.
shit has
Like,
been hilarious.
Kaiju confusion.
Just like, burn.
Yeah, man. That's fucking dope. That's fucking dope, man. What else is dope? Um, before just Gremlins 2, man.
Yeah.
This movie, I was reminded on how much I really, really love this movie growing up as a kid. Does it hold up today outside of like one scene? I'd still think so.
Yeah.
You automatically knew the scene I was talking about.
Yep.
Um, and I high key want to skip it when we do the review, but yeah,
Yeah, I
no,
still want to give it. Yeah.
I
No,
really,
because there's interesting trivia about that.
yeah, I
That
kind of
movie.
figured it's too. It's too well known for us to kind of do some to skip over that. That one's a little too big. Um, I remember Gremlins coming out, but obviously I'd never seen it in theaters. Did you see this in theaters, Jose? I don't think you did
No, I
either.
don't think I did. No.
Yeah, this was definitely something. This is definitely something rented, and this is definitely something that was rented and something that just came on TV and I watched anytime it was on. If it was on, it's just I'm watching this right now. Like I just fuck it. If it's on TV, it's automatic watch. What about you?
Oh yeah, 100%. This is just a fun time. Like, I love this movie
Yeah,
growing up. Like, I saw
same.
this movie so many times before I eventually watched the original.
This was my first Gremlins
Yeah,
movie,
yeah, no,
just
it
like
was
you.
my
Yeah, because
favorite.
we talked. I think we discussed that. We discussed that in part one. That like when we got into Gremlins, it was Gremlins 2.
Yeah,
And then we eventually went back and saw one. And one, and we being horror guys, one kind of definitely fits the horror tree, and then it kind of explains why we got like the other shit, like fucking like Critters and all the other movies and shit like
yeah.
that, man. You know, um, but I digress. We also said that in part one that we preferred part two over one.
Mm-hmm.
And going back watching this again today and remembering part one when we reviewed it, do you still feel that way?
Um. So I appreciate part one. You know, it's a great Christmas movie. You know, it's one of those you
Yeah,
watch during Christmas time. A little Christmas, little horror comedy, I guess. Horror.
yeah.
You know, good old entry horror. Like, that's like the type of,
Creature feature, yeah,
yeah.
horror
That's
comedy,
the type
yeah,
of like, hey, your kid wants to get into horror movies. That's one you could show them
yeah,
for sure. But I still stand by. I love this movie more
yeah,
because of how wacky it is and
yeah. This is Joe
insane.
Dante's Looney Tunes.
Basically,
Like this man said, "Fuck it." They just said, "Hey man, you can do whatever the fuck you want." Like, Roger that, and he fucking did whatever he wanted. Oh boy. Um, and I still, just like you, I prefer part two over part one. However, if I wanted to watch like part two, if it's on, it's on. I can't sit here and say I will turn on. Gremlins movies do not get turned on in my house like that. Like I'm not fiending to watch Gremlins
yeah,
every
exactly.
year. But if Gremlins 2 was on, I'm stopping everything and I'm watching wherever part it's on, and I'm kind of
Exactly.
laughing at it. Like it never gets old to me.
No, it doesn't.
Gremlins 1, I mean, if I ain't got nothing else to do,
Yeah, yeah. It's like if I got nothing. Plus, it's like it's once I like I said, it falls under that it's a Christmas movie. So
yeah,
it's like, it's kind of Christmas time. It's kind of
eh,
I'm not in the mood for this. But if it's
yeah,
Christmas time, I'm like, oh look, Gremlins is on. Hell yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
yeah. It's exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. I think we definitely talked about this in our review of Gremlins 1. And then for Gremlins 2, definitely doing the same shit. Now, if I remember correctly, we knew that the main villain in Gremlins 1 was Stripe.
Mm-hmm.
And in this one, there's so many fucking gremlins
Yeah.
that are like more characteristic than
Oh yeah.
because the first one had like just gremlins you can kind of pick up,
Yeah, they were all the
and
same except for Stripe.
except for Stripe. Well, you had
Well,
the
besides Goon Gremlin or
you had the Goon
Gangster
Gremlin,
Gremlin,
you had the
which
fucking
was
Detective
different in my
Gremlin,
I
Noir
feel
Gremlin.
yeah.
Those were like background characters.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do anything.
Yeah.
This one you had like
There was like so the inciting incident. Each one of those gremlins has a personality.
yeah,
Has a
it was
distinct look to them.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Every gremlin here, damn near, about I think about 6 or 8 of them had personalities.
Yeah.
Now each one of them got bumped off a little early, but
Yeah.
like they had personalities.
Yeah, and then you get the super gremlins, I guess, or the special gremlins you get in this
Yeah,
movie. Yeah.
yeah, the DLC gremlins,
The DLC gremlins.
DLC gremlins.
Mhm. The pre-order
Um,
bonus gremlins.
yeah, pre-order bonus. You pre-order Gremlins 2, you get Electric Gremlin,
Electric Bat Gremlin.
Bat Gremlin, fucking Spider Gremlin. No, not Spider Gremlin. Fuck. Oh,
The veggie gremlin.
yeah, Veggie Gremlin. There you go. Instead of Spider Gremlin would be like a fucking boss fight.
Yeah, that's a fucking. You see the fucking the FromSoft boss meter just comes and the music
I said that motherfucker
like
pop up on the screen.
spider mohawk.
Spider Gremlin.
Yeah,
Nah, you get fucking pre-order bonus. You get fucking fucking Oscar the Garage Gremlin, spitting Gremlin that's in the fucking trash can.
yeah.
He's like, "Puh." No, he didn't fucking. Yeah, that motherfucker's like, what? Hawk Tua,
Gremlin
right on. It just started like Hawk Tua Gremlin, like all just. I'm like, no,
just spin on that thing and then steal all your money for
my
fucking
man,
run a crypto
boy,
scam
boy,
and vanish. Just
thin air, bro. Took the money, hey, took the money and fucking ran, dude. I
fucking
just found
right.
out about that shit
You just found
recently
out, yeah,
too.
that shit. She just
Yeah, I was like, oh
the
no.
last they heard of that motherfucker, she was on a fucking group chat. She's like, "Hey, I'm leaving. I'll see y'all later." That's it.
Boop.
Literally,
And leaves chat done.
she has died on her way to her home planet. Like,
I must be going now. Um. Oh, okay. So circling back to this, and the reason why I say this because like with Gremlins 1 and then Gremlins 2, there are um 2 little movie posters with this now, or uh covers to it.
yeah,
For one, the one that we know because we grew up on was the gremlin in the chair overlooking New York City with the cigarette,
yeah,
who we all assume was Brain Gremlin anyway.
yeah. With Gizmo kind of in a box, like
Yeah, Gizmo in a box, and it's like to me that was a dope fucking cover art for a fucking VHS.
yeah.
Like 1000%. Like matter of fact, what's that cover art say? Let me head back to it. Fuck, I just had it. Hold on. All right, yeah. That fucking cover art said something along the lines of, "We told you, remember the rules, you didn't listen. Gremlins 2, the new batch.
Yeah.
Here they grow. Here they grow again."
Nice.
Oh, and it's Gizmo in a drawer.
Yeah, he's in a drawer.
He's in a drawer. But I was like, yo, that's but the updated cover shows not Stripe 2.0, aka Mohawk.
Yeah, as a Mogwai. It's not even a gremlin.
No, he's
Yeah, that one.
he's
That's just
Mogwai.
lazy. You know, it's just
It's newer. It's like, hey, we can't really do the bit. Like, I don't like the updated art at
it's
all.
one of
But
those
like,
hey, we need to slap this on a $5 DVD.
yeah,
That's what that is.
this is the one that comes into a box set.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey, you know what this is. But I say all that to say this because first off, I know how we feel about box cover art. We
That's like a
fucking love it.
Netflix poster. That's
Yeah,
what that is.
yeah,
100%.
yeah, definitely, 1000%. I bring that up to say, who is the main villain in this movie?
I mean, technically,
Real quick, growing up, we thought it was Brain,
yeah.
but even looking at this, I'm like,
The main
eh,
villains are just the Gremlins. They're just all
yeah, yeah,
because it was Mohawk.
definitely was Mohawk
For
because
sure.
he was whooping he was beating the shit out of fucking Gizmo. It was on sight.
Yeah. He was just like you.
Bat, bat, just,
Motherfucker tied him to the tracks like a Looney Tune character. Just hit him with his
Gizmo
brain.
Kaka. He grabbed that motherfucker from the corner, and all you heard was just fight sounds.
Yeah.
Like, come here, like, fight back. Like, come here. Ah, somebody call the police.
Mohawk
Gizmo getting.
might have my no. Oh. There's two contenders for cinema villain moment in this movie.
It's. I
One's
already know.
Brain, one's Mohawk. That's why I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
there's two contenders.
I think I know Mohawks, but I definitely know Brains.
Yeah.
I definitely know Brains. Mohawk, I'm definitely like. Mohawk, I'm like, huh. I wonder what scene that is.
There's one that it
But
just
Brain,
cracked me up to this day. I just crack up every time it happens.
dog.
It's-
I mean, there's so much for this movie because it's so fucking goofy. It's watching this movie, man. This movie's it's so silly.
Dude, it is insane. They just go hand. They did not care
No,
because the story is Joe Dante did not want to come back.
no, he
He's like,
didn't.
no, he's like, no, I'm good. I don't need to come back. And they were like, okay, that's fine. And they tried to do one without him, and nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. They finally asked him again, like, please come back and make another Gremlins movie. He's like, look, man, I'll come back, but y'all gotta let me have 100% control.
Yep.
100%. I want total control over everything. Y'all can't tell me anything. They're like, okay. He's like, well, damn.
Yep.
So
He's
he
like,
was
I want rights to use these characters and images.
yeah,
And
the budget of this movie was tripled from part
yeah,
one. So
yeah,
he's like, okay then.
dude. You knew how goofy this movie was gonna be because of the fucking opening, Warner Brothers opening.
Yeah.
Had a fucking 2-minute run of Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck.
Yeah, they're just like, you taking the spotlight for so long. It's my turn.
And
Motherfucker
they
was Skip
just,
Bayless. It's my turn.
bro, exactly. It's my turn, bro. And just like, dude, it was almost like a little small Looney Tunes cartoon
Yeah.
within the fucking movie,
Mm-hmm.
which was dope as hell. But like, it was just like, what, huh?
Like, what is going on here?
Yeah, but no, it's growing up. I thought it was cool. I mean, now I'm like, now watching it as an adult, I'm like, I forgot this was here.
Yeah. And this is cool.
I'm like,
they don't make these cartoons like this anymore, kids.
nope.
This
This is kind of cringe.
Now as we're the boomers, Shag. We're just like,
yeah.
I said that shit
Yeah,
the
I
other day
know.
with Kim. We were talking about because I guess she's never heard the word Zoomer. Like, no, that's what the new kids are. The generation
Yeah.
that they're Zoomers. She's like, oh, and yeah, because we're millennials. Like, yeah, we're elder millennials. She's like, nah, we're just millennials. She's like, you cut that elder shit out.
We elder kettle millennials, baby. That's what we are.
Yeah.
That's what we are, dog.
We just like, oh, the hurt.
Bro.
Like that shit you sent me earlier. I was like, oh.
Oh no, with the metal music.
It's a great modern metal song. Oh, dude, Lamb of God, all day. Like, that's not modern.
That's not my. He's like, what? That's not a modern metal song. He's like, wait, no. What are you talking about? I almost got offended. I was like, I already know where this is going, but I'm also trying not to get pissed.
Like, that motherfucker just started. He pulls
the Werther's fucking killed me,
the
bro.
Werther's candy out of his pocket, like.
The Werther's candy he pulled out of his fucking pocket murdered me. Like, when I tell you, I sat there and I was like, I have ascended to Valhalla because this motherfucker just, because I'm like, yo, them shits kind of slapped though. Hold on, I'm like, yo,
we're at the point where like, what are you talking about, man? The 80s, like, yeah, this is Gremlins. This is like from 20 years back, dog. What are you talking? Like, no, brother. This is almost 40 years old. And you're just like,
I'm like, yeah, just fucking kill me, bro. Fuck that, dog. Before we start the movie, because you're breaking up something with age.
Yeah.
Do you know
The
that
Muffin Man. The Muffin Man?
the
The Muffin
Muffin
Man.
Man,
No, no.
according to some random on the internet, we are now, because of our age range, we are officially known as Unk. If you were a 13 to 24-year-old, you were known as a YN. And a YN, do you know what a YN
Yes,
is,
I know what
Jose?
the YN is. Yes.
Yes. 25 to 35 is big bro. 36 to 48 is Unk.
I hate it here.
And 49 to 60 is old head, pops, in school.
Jesus Christ.
Which I'm thinking is close for like old school.
Old school, yeah. Goddamn Unk, really? That makes me sad because I have an actual uncle.
We both are, so it's technically correct. I'm like, we can't escape that, brother.
Dread it, run from it. It just arrives all the same.
Brother, we're both uncles, so it's kind of like when people when my niece called me.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Dog, she called me uncle for the first time. When I heard it for the first time with my own 2 ears, I almost had a fucking existential crisis.
The guts
Like,
started playing in your head.
Bro, she's like, do you not? I was like, what? I'm like, you calling me that is the weirdest shit ever. She's like, but you are my uncle. What am I supposed to call you? And I'm like, oh God, okay. My chest. Oh. When Chunky Boy's getting up there, he's gonna start calling you.
He hasn't yet, but
wait, what's uncle in Spanish? Is there an uncle term in Spanish? Tio?
Tio, yeah.
Oh boy. So I'm Unk and you're Tio, bro.
Yeah.
Oof.
Great. We're just having a great time.
Did you take your Metamucil today, buddy?
Not yet. God damn it! And it's getting to the point where it's funny because J-Lo. We were talking. So the Ninja Turtle beer incident, right?
Yeah.
We drank it. We were like, this beer is delicious. Fucking like 15 minutes later, we have to shit. Like now we're looking back at it like, dog, is it just? Do you think it's because we become lactose intolerant in our old age? He's like, it's probably right. It's like, because I can't eat Holy Mac from Pluggers anymore. The combination of that grease and cheese, I had better not be anywhere. I better be going home.
Hey, in the comfort of my own home, bro.
Yeah.
Every time we had that Holy Mac, dog, when you gave me Holy Mac for the first time, I was like, this is a concoction that is only derivative in the South. I love it. As soon as you left, it was like that Chappelle. It was like, good Lord, it's mud butt.
That just was like, help me, dog. Like,
bro.
He's like, hey, man, you got to start taking lactate pills. I'm like, oh my God, or whatever.
Bruh, listen. I mean, you've seen
milk,
bro, you've seen my kitchen.
Yeah.
You know I don't have no fucking actual dairy products outside of like basic cheese.
Yeah.
And the occasional fucking ice cream. But it's like oat milk creamer and oat milk. Like you don't see me drinking none of that shit, bro. Oof.
It's like,
we're getting old, bro.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh my bones. But speaking of old, let's get back to this movie. This old classic. All right. I don't think I'm gonna do Tale of the Tape because like the Tale of the Tape is based on Stripe
from part 1.
And right? Yeah, and it's from part 1. But they do mention them. But I did find one for Brain Gremlin.
Oh, nice.
I did find one for Brain Gremlin. I can go ahead and read that.
Go ahead and do it, Shag. I'm ready.
Of course, you know this Taylor Tape comes from Villains Wiki. We've been 4 years going strong. We're still at it.
Villains Wiki.
Technically 5 years, but
I was
whatever.
about to say, is it not 5?
It's 5 years. Full name, Brain. Aliases, Brain Gremlin and Mr. Glasses.
Hey, there you
Never
go.
heard anybody
I've
call
not
him Mr.
never heard
Glasses
that either.
ever in my life. Origin, Gremlins 2, new batch. Occupation. And here we go, Jose.
Uh-oh.
Leader of the Gremlins.
Mm.
So Villains Wiki officially marks him as the head honcho.
Which makes kind of sense, because at the end, he gathered everyone.
Yeah,
It's like,
he
it's
did.
time to sing, baby. Let's go. Like,
But was he a bad guy in my eyes, was the thing. It's one of those things I'm like,
yeah.
you're all right. Because he could have shot old boy. He could have shot buddy, but he shot his fucking fellow gremlin.
Yeah, he could have killed Gramps and
Could have.
cameraman.
He could have. He didn't.
We're telling everyone to start investing in shotguns and canned food. I was like, God damn.
Bro. It's so... powers and skills. Superior intelligence.
There you go.
Gunmanship. Singing skills. Charisma. And leadership.
Yeah, that's...
His goals: take over human civilization and adapt it to gremlins. Make plans and ways for his gremlin species to be civilized. Both fail.
Yeah.
Could you imagine this motherfucker running for the mayor of New York?
I mean, the way politics works today, dog. I mean,
That motherfucker would probably win.
He'd probably win. If he'd ran third party this election, he'd won. He got my
Bro, I don't know. I mean, he is a minority, and he mentions that.
That is true.
He's part of an ethical group, so it's like ethnicity group. So he's like, I don't know.
One would say my ethnical
Group here.
Group here, yeah.
I'm like,
That is true. Like, they look.
He'd have a run of the polls for real.
Yeah,
I don't know if he would. I don't know if he would win if it was a small state.
Yeah.
Actually, no. He'd probably win if it was a big state. He'd win if it was a big city. It can't be like a town.
Yeah.
He can't be running for mayor like Kane. He's got to get like a big ass city.
Yeah.
This is mayor fucking just be like, yo, fuck it. Y'all let fucking Eric Adams get this bitch. Why not me?
Right? Like that, he'd get New York or Vegas. 100%.
Ooh.
Especially Vegas, because he could just do all his activities at night.
Bruh, Vegas would probably... I mean, New York's that too, but like...
It's true, yeah.
But New York, because New York was before COVID, it definitely was. Oh shit! We're not popular enough yet. Before the Rona,
before the panoramic.
Yeah, he definitely New York was 24/7.
Yeah.
So, but his goals to take over. Oh wait, I already read goals. His crimes. I'm not gonna do a deep in because there's like 4 of them. But conspiracy, murder, attempted usurpation. Fuck.
Usurpation.
Thank you. Because I was like, I know what this word is. It tripped me up. An attempted genocide. The type of villain he is a sophisticated gremlin.
A sophisticated gremlin.
Mm-hmm. Jose, you want to go ahead and read them lovely people for 2025 that season 4
synopsis for Gremlins 2: The New Batch, featuring Harry as Naked Cat Gremlin. God damn.
As you chuck that motherfucker.
Let's see. Damn it, Harry. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is nice and to the point. The Gremlins are back. And this time, they've taken control of a New York City media mogul's high-tech skyscraper.
Word.
So do you know who old buddy's supposed to be, right?
Trump?
No, he's a combination of Trump
mm-hmm.
and Ted Turner.
That makes a lot more sense now that you say it.
Like the whole...
But I knew...
Oh,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
The whole shady real estate person, yeah, that's Trump.
Yeah.
And then the fact that he has his own network.
Television network.
Ted Turner.
Yeah. So, I'm going to say straight up, when I text you earlier this, I said I swore I thought he was the bad guy in this movie.
Right.
Like, I knew he was Trump-esque,
Yeah.
but like the more the movie went on, I'm like, I confused him for the second in command type dude.
Right. No. Yeah. No, he was just he's kind of like a buffoon when you think about it. Like,
Who,
this
Clamp?
dude. Yeah, Clamp. He's kind of just. It's
I'm not
kind
gonna
of
say a
weird because they
buffoon.
play
He's
him
more
off
of
as some
like,
kind of, like I said, evil real estate person. But then as the movie kind of goes around, he's just kind of a goof.
yeah, he's not. I wouldn't call him a
Weird.
buffoon.
Yeah.
I definitely would call him like eccentric,
Yeah.
damn near almost. I can't say out of touch because he's like his character might have started out of touch, and then more and more this shit started happening. He's like, I've had a change of heart, but he always could have been that way because he wasn't a dickhead.
No. Yeah, you're right.
He just didn't know the people or whatever was going on.
Yeah. Exactly.
So like, because again, I was like, damn, I can't wait to hate this dude, and I'm like, huh? No, he's not. He's not bad.
Yeah. If there was like a human bad guy in this movie, it's probably Buddy.
Yeah,
The head of security or whatever the fuck he
yeah,
was. Yeah.
yeah. Like just him, but like just Clamp was. I was definitely sitting there going like, man, Clamp just has that like RoboCop fucking villain type shit
Yeah. The
vibe going
CEO.
for him,
Yeah. Hmm.
CEO type shit, and I'm like, no, this dude's not bad because he kept calling William Bill the entire fucking time.
Yeah.
But he was genuinely happy to see this motherfucker. Every time he came, I was like, yeah, I like you, Bill. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah.
I'm sitting here going like, huh, well, all right. Like, it's, was he a likable character?
Yeah, he kind of was.
He kind of was. I'm right there with you. He kind of was a likable fucking character.
And every time
And
I
I'm just
see
like,
this actor, I'm like, oh, it's Buddy from Gremlins. Like
I
because he's Lex Luthor's dad in Smallville.
I never watched Smallville.
Okay, he was like the main bad guy for like almost all the seasons until finally Lex took over.
Okay.
And he's been in a lot of other stuff too, here and there. But every time I'm like, oh, Buddy from Gremlins. You mean Lionel Luthor? I mean Buddy from Gremlins.
Goddamn right. This is Buddy from Gremlins.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and give these people this. Gremlins 2, The New Batch, came out in 1990, June 15th of 1990. Starring, I'm actually just hit the cast here. Zach Galligan as Billy Peltzer, Phoebe Cates as Kate Behringer, John Glover, which is his name, and now that fucking name is very familiar. Oh, dude.
Did you just realize who the mailman was?
No, I just realized who Clamp was.
You didn't know who that was? That's what we were just talking about him.
No. You said it, but I look at him now, and now I see it. He was the voice of fucking Riddler in the Batman the Animated Series.
Right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Bruh, like, I was like, no! And I think he was in Batman and Robin.
Yeah, he was Bane's maker /
Yeah.
Ivy. Yeah.
Yeah. He's in Batman and Robin. And, like, bruh, I love this dude.
Yeah.
I love this dude so much. I'm gonna tell you what got me. I couldn't see him without the long hair and his beard.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, this is him.
Yeah, his long, and he was in fucking Frasier too. I forgot about that. But like, I legitimately forgot about his hair. Like when he had his hair and shit, like his long hair and everything. And I think he's a gay man too. Like,
good for him.
Like, no, and he's he's gay dude. Like, I was like, oh yeah, fucking Riddler's gay as shit. Let's go. I was like, this is awesome. But like, oh man, like that blew my fucking mind, dude. So, cause I like just seeing him in this movie, I like him for some reason. I don't know why. But the John Glover that I knew
Yeah.
Literally had long hair and a beard.
No, yeah, like that's pretty much his look now on. Like this is like the last time I see him short hair, clean cut. Like everything else, like even in Smallville, he was like he had that long hair and like beard.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
It was
Mhm.
weird.
Yeah.
It just put two and two together. Continuing. Robert Prosky is Grandpa Fred,
Yeah.
which, yeah. Robert Picardo is Frank Forrester, Chief of Clamp Center Security. That's your guy.
Yeah, that is a Cinema Villain
Uh,
alum.
yep, Cinemaville alum. And now, first time, Christopher Lee is Dr. Cushing Catheter.
We did it, guys. Our first Christopher Lee movie. It wasn't Dracula. Yeah.
It wasn't it should have been
It should have
Dracula.
been Dracula, yeah.
Havana Morris as Marla Bloodstone. She's been something else too, because that red hair is
Yeah,
like,
that red hair is red. That is
yeah. She was in 16. Well, no, was that Broadway actress, best known for playing Caroline in Symphony, like 16 Candles. What else was she in? Okay, she was in 16 Candles. She was in Home Alone 3. Ew.
gross.
Jack and Diane. She hasn't been in movies since. She's been in like she's done more TV
Okay.
than anything. Oh shit, she actually came back in TV for Gremlins.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh shit, she was actually the wife in Max Payne.
Damn.
Oh no. Oh no.
Shout out to that movie. When were we doing Max Payne, Shaggy? Look at Shag. Shag's like,
I don't want to say no, but I also don't want to give you a date either.
yeah, okay.
Is that fair?
That
Is
is
that
fair.
fair? Another Cinemavillum alum, Dick Miller as Murray Futterman. Welcome
Returning,
back.
yeah. Good old Big Dick Miller. Shout out to that guy.
Big Dick Miller. Jackie Joseph is coming back as Sheila Futterman. Gede Watanabe as Mr. Kasuji?
Sure. Oh, is
That
the
is
camera guy?
no.
Oh.
Is it? Is it the camera guy or was it the
Camera
old
guy.
man?
No, the old man's Mr. Wing.
Okay, yeah, it's camera guy. It's camera guy.
Yeah.
K. Luke as Mr. Wing. Kathleen Freeman as Microwave Marge. Don and Dan Stanton as Martin Lewis and Martin and Lewis as Catheter's assistants, the twins.
Yeah. Those
Jason
fuckers are in
Preston.
Terminator. Like I always know the motherfucker from Terminator 2 in this movie. I'm like, hey, those fucking twins.
They were fucking everywhere.
Yeah, they're probably in other stuff, but these are the two movies that are just baked in my brain.
Mm-hmm. Jason Preston is Alex, a frozen yogurt selling clerk. I think we're getting into like the deep cuts here. Okay, yeah. We're getting the deep cuts here. John. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I know these names. Charles S. Hass as Casper, Catheter's other assistant. But Leonard Maltine as himself.
As himself, yeah.
And Hollywood Races as himself.
As the man who gets booed out of buildings.
I was saying brother. Oh my god.
Damn, poor. I'm 100% certain he turned around. They were booing you, Jimmy Hurt.
Boy, yeah.
I don't know why.
Damn, Jimmy. Damn, Jimmy. I don't know, man. That's crazy that they booing you like this. That's crazy they booing you like this, Jimmy. For those who don't know, we're talking about Hulk Hogan. Fuck him forever.
Oh yeah,
but
exactly. Oh, there's two like random cameos in this.
There are, but I can't. Like I see the
There's
names and
multiple random cameos, but there's two that crack me up because they're connected later on. You know, Dean Norris and Raymond Cruz are in this movie, who both will go on to be in Breaking Bad. One as Tuco, the fucking mailman.
Yeah, he was. That's young Tuco, bro.
Young as shit.
Dog, I was like, yo, is that motherfucker? When I swear to God, I looked at Buddy. I'm like, where the fuck do I know him from?
Yeah. No, that's good. That's what he's most famous for. He's been in fucking everything.
Yeah, he's been in everything, but like, I'm like, nah, what the fuck do I know him from? Just fucking Tuco.
Dean Norris, good old Hank, the cop. He's one of the SWAT members at the end that shoots the shit out of something.
Yeah, fucking shotgun like bam. He's like ah,
He's like, it moved, sir. He's like, oh,
click click.
carry on. Yeah, carry on. Yeah.
He had all the fucking gear on. I couldn't
Yeah,
tell
that's
it
why,
was
yeah.
him.
Yeah, he had a
But it
hat on
motherfucker.
too that you couldn't
But
recognize. Bald ass
he
head.
had the whole fucking gear on and stuff like it. Just shit that you don't see. And he had hair,
Yeah,
I think.
I think so.
And he's like, yeah, it's like he's moved, sir. And I was like, bro, that was excessive.
I'd have been like, no, you know what? Make sure they're dead. You're good. Yeah, no, blow them
Good.
motherfuckers up.
Dog, he just shot that shit just like it's quiet as bit. Boom. Like, what the fuck?
And that's when I would have pulled out the little pea shooter. Stop shooting!
Stop shooting that little motherfucker.
I'm still stuck on that. Oh shit!
Oh shit! All right, let's go ahead and do this part, man. Of course, I want you to hit the music.
Uh,
You can't find it.
oh,
No, that's not it.
No, that's not. No, that's
all.
yeah.
This is the extra thick button.
Oh no! Don't call it that. Don't call it
There you
that.
go.
All right, Jose, your first foray into. It's time, baby. It's time. It is time for our favorite game show, Bop or Flop.
Flop it. Flop it. Okay. Oh shit.
Jose. Oh my God. Okay, Jose. This movie
let's go.
had a budget. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
This movie had a budget of 30 to 50 million. I'm gonna just say 50 million.
Okay.
This movie had a budget of 50 million. Was this a bop or a flop? And what was the box office, you think?
Assume this was a bop.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say you said 50 million?
50 million was the budget.
I would say doubled that and did 100.
Final?
Final.
All right. Jose, 2025, first time playing bop or flop. Your record is looking quite poor, my friend. It is with a movie with a budget of 50 million. This movie was a flop, bringing home only $41.5 million.
Damn. Well, hold on. We got some for that. No, we don't.
There it is. Even though it had good reviews,
yeah,
it just bombed at the box office.
Man,
but this is one of those movies that got its money back
on
in VHS, and like it has a cult. This movie has a cult following because of it.
Yeah, 100%.
Like it did horrible. It did horrible in the theater. It didn't do the fucking first movie's numbers.
Okay.
But like merch sales and VHS sales, fucking sold like gangbusters.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense of why this movie never got a sequel. Well, hey, actually, in cinema villain fashion, we're doing this great timing because they just announced they're making part 3.
Yeah, no, I apparently the Wikipedia thing has a potential sequel right here. I wonder if it's updated. No, it's not updated.
Okay, I just saw that news like last week or something.
Yeah, because right now it said like potential sequel, and like we can read over this real quick because the movie's not long.
Yeah.
In January 2013, Vulture reported, and this is all from Wikipedia, folks. So like, to steal Jose's line, fuck them, not us. January 2013, Vulture reported that Warner Brothers was negotiating with Steven Spielberg's Amblin Entertainment to reboot the Gremlins franchise. Seth Grahame-Smith was tapped to produce alongside David Katzenberg. However, Grahame-Smith has since stated that the project has been on hold. In 2015, Zach Gallant confirmed that the third film will be a sequel and not a reboot. In 2016, the interview with Bleeding Cool, Gallion said that Chris Columbus had been aggressively working on a Gremlins 3, which had writer Carl Ellsworth on board. If you don't know who Carl Ellsworth is, he wrote Red Eye, Disturbia, and Last House on the Left.
Damn.
Yeah. Which this movie would have had a fucking completely different tone.
You ain't lying.
2017, an interview with Columbus discussed his twisted and dark script. Fucking figures. Twist and dark script, which explored the idea that has been on the fans' minds for a long time. If all the Gremlins come from getting Gizmo wet and feeding his Mogwai offspring after midnight, should Gizmo be eliminated? Again, the question was, if all the Gremlins are just coming from Gizmo after just being wet or just feeding them after midnight, just the easy thing is, wouldn't you just have to kill Gizmo at this point?
I mean, that's kind of true.
Yeah, November 2020, Columbus stated that CGI would not be used for Gremlins and the traditional puppets animatronics would continue to be used. And that was pretty much it on that. But yeah, this movie did crazy for merchandise and shit after that, which we all fucking knew, because of course one of the jokes at the end of the movie was Gizmo was Clamp talking about, like,
Merchandise.
you know what, when he sees Gizmo, you know who I see? I see him, like, I see him with 4 suction cups in each hand.
Yeah.
On the back of a car, and I'm like, that I fucking remember that being a thing going down the streets, bro. Like, you would see a car and they'd be like, motherfucker just be like, help me, help me.
Like, buddy, you're dead. We're in the sunlight.
Boy, and the fuckers be bleached. sun kissed. Oh, there's some bunch of trivia on this shit. The film did have animated segments written and directed by Chuck Jones. That's apparently on the DVD.
Yeah, the DVD had like a longer
version of the opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the things is, like, when Daffy mistakenly writes the title Gremlins 2 as Gremlins Stew, Bugs corrects the error. Daffy then attempts to rename the film Return of Super Daffy meets Gremlins 2 Part 6, the movie. But Bugs rejects this for being too long, changing us back to Gremlins 2. That's fun. I would like to see those. But yeah, you got any other little things that you want to touch on before we get into that?
No, that's pretty much it.
Any other trivia?
I guess no. There's trivia, but I get to it, I guess, as the movie goes along.
Okay. Well, fuck it. Let's hop right into it, my man.
It is time, ladies and gentlemen. As always, we get our little synopsis or story summaries from Wikipedia. So if something's wrong, fuck them, not us. And here we go. First time in 2025. All right. After the death of his owner, Mr. Wing, the Mogwai Gizmo is captured by scientists of the Spliso Life Genetic Engineering Laboratory. Hey, Shaq, I can't hear you. I still can't hear you, buddy.
I forgot I had my microphone on mute. Because I was fucking, like, cracking my neck and burping. But I forgot because I wanted to bring this up. This all happened. Gremlins 1 took place not in New York, but outside of New York, correct?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they said it's like, remember when the old lady visits them, she's like, hey, this is it took us a 32-hour drive or something like that.
Okay.
Or something like that. So they drove it a while. And I remember the reason the dad got Gizmo in the first place because he was out of town trying to sell his inventions.
Okay.
So that's how he was. I guess he was just so happened to be in New York trying to sell shit.
So
Gizmo came home.
Okay. But so was I right into thinking that it was, like, outside of Chicago?
Yes, I guess. Yeah.
Like, because it wasn't in New York.
No, it was not.
But then, now I have another question. So when Mr. Wing came and grabbed Gizmo, where's this motherfucker walking to?
That is true. He's walking back home. He said, fuck out.
Dog, and the city was like over there. I'm like, fam, ain't no way, bro.
That's what took him so long to get back in the first place. He had to walk.
He picked up that fucking
to
cough,
Gizmo.
dog. That's what I'm sitting there saying. I'm like, dog, was this not like filmed? I'm
Yeah.
like, was this not filmed in like Chicago, or did it take place in Chicago? Because like it's fucking with me. Because I'm like, there's no way you motherfuckers live close to New York in that sense. And you said it was a 32-hour drive?
That's what she said. The Mrs. Futterman.
Hold on, Chicago. Let me check, dog. Chicago to. Go ahead and finish reading, and then like when we stop, I'll tell you.
All right. After the death of his owner, Mr. Wing, the Mogwai Gizmo is captured by scientists of the Splice Life Genetic Engineering Laboratory at Clamp Center, a state-of-the-art skyscraper building in Manhattan owned by eccentric billionaire Daniel Clamp. At the mercy of chief researcher Dr. Cushing Catheter, I just realized his name's Cushing. That's hilarious. Gizmo is rescued by his former owner, Billy Peltzer, and his fiancée, Kate Behringer, both of whom work elsewhere in the building. Clamp befriends Billy upon being impressed by his skills in the concept design, sparking the interest of Billy's superior, Marla Bloodstone. Gizmo is left in Billy's office, where water is from a broken drinking fountain spills onto his head and spawns a quartet of new Mogwai. They detain Gizmo in the air vents and later eat at the building's food court after midnight, becoming gremlins. So damn, that was the entire first act. Fuck.
Dog, yeah, they sped through that.
Which is true, because like the setup of this movie is kind of like,
Yeah, it's not. We needed a juxtaposition on how we get Gizmo back to Billy.
Yeah.
Because we're not bringing this family back. It's just him and old girl.
Yeah, they're just.
But hear me out. I just did that Google.
Mm-hmm.
So from Chicago to New York, it's a 12-hour drive.
Okay.
The only for Mrs. Futterman to say we drove 32 hours, unless they stopped, the only city that's a 32-hour drive would be, well, not even city, it's Texas.
Damn. So I don't know where Kingston Falls was. Maybe they did say it somewhere, but I don't know.
It looked Midwest, man.
Yeah.
It definitely looked Midwest, bro. That's the only thing that's fucking with me. Because, like, I'm like, wait a minute. Because this is why I wanted to have that conversation. Because I'm like, I don't think that's in New York. Because if it is, that didn't look like a New York, like, state type of feel. That had a Midwestern type of feel. But on top of that, if it wasn't New York, or in the state, not the city, Mr. Wing just walked to a magical place, and I don't know where the fuck he was walking to.
Right.
Because it damn sure wasn't an airport.
Yeah. No. He's walking to the bus stop, I guess. I don't know. That's one thing I can
Boy. Like, hey, man, I got nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that, for real. But, like, it just was, it's kind of one of those things that I'm like, this is what happens when we watch too many movies. We'll enjoy the movie, but then we just start legitimately asking questions like, what kind of bullshit was this? More and more we do reviews together, Jose. It's just like, I can still enjoy a movie, but I'm just going to add, like, hold on. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's more prevalent now.
Exactly. The shit is like, wait a minute.
Like, hold on. Like, that's why I'm like, I just hear be like, I have to call you like, hey,
were they not? I was like, Shaq, I don't know where the hell they were at.
You just fucking say yes? Because you were not sure either, but I'm like, bro, I don't think this bitch is in New York. That motherfucker is Mike and Ike in it. To New York. Damn. I say, hold on. I say, does Clamp run shit in Chicago? Or like, but no, because it's New York. So why would he be trying to build some shit Why would he try to build some? Why would he try to rebuild Chinatown in a whole different state and just show it?
But no, definitely, yeah, because he was out of town on business and he brought Gizmo back home. That's how Gremlins 2 starts. I mean, Gremlins 1.
Gremlins 1. But I that's what was fucking with me, man. I knew you'd be able to fucking answer it for me. Cause fuck no. But alright. So pour one out for Mr. Wing. Cause that other dude was like, cause I remember when that opening scene was happening, they said, hey, it's like, man, I'm sorry that they turned that down. It's like, what are we gonna do now? It's like, you heard that cough. All we gotta do is play the waiting game.
Yeah.
Sure as shit.
Yeah.
But also,
away,
Gizmo was adorable, taking the TV and just randomly turning it into Rambo.
Yeah. Like,
Do you know which Rambo that is?
I'm pretty sure that's 2.
Yeah, that's the first. It's gotta be
3, but I'm pretty sure it's 2.
Yeah.
This is not part 1. Part 1's a legit serious movie that's like.
It's not.
It's not.
They drew first blood.
Yeah.
They drew first blood. And then this is when we see Gizmo on screen, and they're destroying. And then, but like, fast forward a little bit, they start destroying the old property. And I mean, first off, are we not taking anything from that? Because there's a bunch of like Chinese trinkets that are probably in there. And then I'm like, what happened to the fucking huh?
Yeah, what happened to the nephew?
That's legitimately what I was gonna ask you. Like, bro, does he not own that, or he could have said, man, fuck you, and just like, man, fuck you, old dude, and just walked out?
Yeah, or something. Couldn't he be like, hey, I sold it to my nephew. He can do whatever he wants. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the nephew had it and was just like, yo, fuck it, y'all got it.
Yeah, it's up
and then didn't even bother getting the other shit out there because just you see the place is still stocked.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, bro, what is happening? What is happening right now?
What is happening?
And then like Gizmo, you see Gizmo just running for his life, and I'm like, look at the fucking green screen.
Yeah, he's just
and you just see like fucking out. You see the outline of that little motherfucker just. I'm like, dog, won't be the first time.
No,
will not be the first time that it's egregious.
Yeah, and then he's captured by one of the twins.
Yep. Again, this movie has RoboCop feels because I definitely looked at Buddy. He was like, I'd buy that for $1.
That's funny. Yeah, he captures him, and then we see Billy and what is her name again? Kate.
Oh fuck.
Billy and Kate.
Billy and Kate.
They're just walking through New York. You know, they're small town people because they can't handle how New York's just all get the fuck out of my way.
New York was still like that, bud.
Yeah, exactly. They're still they can't handle like this place is so rude.
I, as a Southern man, because I've been to New York, so as a Southern man in that state, or in that city per se, it took me 2 days to acclimate to how that happens.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying excuse me the entire time I'm walking by somebody.
Mm-hmm.
The first 2 days. That third day, it's like I start flowing with the traffic.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking to my boy. Shout out to my man Munch. I'm talking to my boy, and we just like, yeah. I'm kind of like ducking and dodging and like turning sideways and shit. Like, we just moving past people, moving with the traffic.
Yeah.
The only time someone apologizes for bumping into you is if, like, people stop.
Yeah.
Like, if we're trying to cross the street and, like, no one, and we're all kind of just, like, all stop at once. And then motherfucker just kind of like, bloop, like, oh, my fault, excuse me. Or, I'm sorry, or something like that. That's it.
Damn, yeah.
If traffic's going and you fucking get bumped into, they're not apologizing, my boy.
Damn.
No.
They're like, fuck you.
It's kind of like, bitch, you should have got out of the way.
Yeah.
Like, that's dead ass. It's not as egregious though in this because it's just like they're getting knocked around. They are like at this point I'm thinking Billy got punched because it's just like motherfucker walking around like bumping them, like hey, they're like, oh shit. Like, that's how I felt about it. But nah, that's definitely something that happens in New York. But good lord, okay, so because that covered a lot. The twins get Buddy out of that. get Gizmo out of the cage, start playing some fucking music. And again, there's that fucking green screen.
Yeah, 'cause
That killed me. That's probably the worst one of them all.
he's jigging, and there you can tell he's totally not.
He's doing the dance from fucking an old fucking cartoon with the fucking owl. I like the singer.
Yeah,
I like the Muna and the like. He's literally
yeah.
doing that dance, and I'm like, that's. I was like, Joe Dante's love of fucking cartoons will never fucking cease to amaze me.
Yeah.
But I know that dance when I fucking see it.
Yeah,
Like
no,
legitimately, Gizmo's like,
yeah.
Muna and the Tuna and the singer. Like the singer, and like I'm just like, look at he's just with the same fucking foot, just moving back and forth. I'm like, that's that fucking owl. I am showing my age.
Jesus Christ.
That shit's about like 50 fucking years old, maybe 60.
God damn.
Oof.
Big oof. But yeah, basically, yeah, they were introduced to them. They get to the clamp tower. Fucking Billy gets Billy, first of all, like when he first gets into his office, everyone's shitting on him. Like his boss is. And then like the head of security shows up. He's like, "Why you got this plant? Don't you know it's against regulations to have a potted plant in this office?" And then they're like, "What the hell is that over there?" He's like, "Oh, that's my hometown, Kingston Falls." It's like, we have state of the art here in this building. Take that shit down. And
Jose, that cartoon's 89 years old.
God damn.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Wait, yeah, 89 years old.
She's like, that cartoon from a couple years ago.
Continue as I revel in my just
To be fair,
wither away.
when you probably first saw it, it was 50 years old.
I mean, correct.
Wasn't that old? No.
No. Shit. Oh, okay. All right. So Gremlins 2.
Electric Blue.
Okay, wait. What part were we on?
Well,
You
the
said.
security
Oh yeah, we're
did something.
fucking. Yeah, where he's like fucking knocking shit off. Like he's like. First off, Billy's a damn good artist, which we
Yeah.
kind of remember from the first movie.
Mhm.
Even though like Chuck Jones was sitting there like, yeah, fuck it. Like Chuck Jones said something fucking slide under his belt, like, hey man, I really like that. Yeah, fuck you too, and just like walked out of that in the first one. Second one, he's just had the artist. Says, man, like that's my hometown. Like this motherfucker just have concept art
Yeah.
of his hometown, and Buddy just says, no, get this shit out of here because we have modern art.
Yeah.
I'm like, that shit looks like ass,
It
man.
was
Don't
just
throw
like
away
a
that shit.
red circle and like a yellow.
A
square.
fucking that shit looked like it was sold in IKEA.
Yeah. That looks like the
Come
shit that comes in when you buy a frame and they just got a picture in the frame.
Yeah, dog. It's
That's what
that
it
shit's
looks
just
like.
there,
Yeah. And then
preloaded into the frame.
Tuco, as the mailman, goes to deliver a package, and he hears Gizmo's whistle or his little hum song, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Fucking-
when I guess it gets stuck in his head, and when he goes to deliver on the same floor as Billy, Billy's like he's whistling it, and Billy's like, "Hey, where you know that song from?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't know, man. Someone was whistling in it."
He's like, nah, cause Tuco looked at that motherfucker. He was like, nah, man, I just heard that shit on the radio. I was like, no, you didn't. Where you heard that shit from?
Yeah.
Oh, that song. I was just delivering something on the 51st floor.
Yeah, you know that weird laboratory thing? Yeah, someone was there.
Yeah. Tuco really looked at that motherfucker. Was like, oh nah, strange white dude talking to me. I ain't.
Yeah. I'm out.
I'm out, bro.
That one motherfucker already sneezed on me, so now it's like
Bro, he's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
it's like malaria. I already had malaria.
Dog, Christopher Lee being Christopher Lee in this movie.
Just straight up, because he's just like, I wanted the flu. Then old girl sneezes. He's like, I'll take that.
He's like, may I have this?
Yeah. It's just
Thank
like,
you.
fucking Christ.
And she's like fucking dying. And he's like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we will test this later.
Yeah, because we forgot when he grabs Gizmo. When he grabs Gizmo and throws him back in the cage, he's like, we're going to cut you open and study every part of you. Gizmo's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, like, oh no. He's like, oh, yes.
It's like you sound way too excited for this, buddy.
Bro, not him being excited, like, he's like, this is rabies. I wanted malaria.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, that's what it was. He's like, I've had fucking rabies already.
I already have rabies.
Yeah,
I
because that's
already
when she's
have
like, oh, the
this.
flu's on back order. Like, what the fuck?
He's like,
Motherfucker over here developing the T virus whisker and shit.
boy. He's like, bro, what is he cooking?
Like,
Like,
yes, I plan to fund a upstart bioengineering lab called Umbrella. Look for this later in your life. We're gonna take over the world.
absolutely not. Fucking twins.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, that whole scene, just Christopher Lee being Christopher Lee will never not be great. Will still be
Okay. Oh, let's
amazing
talk
to me.
about it. Are they twins or is he a clone?
Well, we just read the casting, so they're twins.
No, they're twins. But in the movie, are they clones or are they twins?
I want to say they're twins.
Because remember, he just so happens to go. So how is the cloning program coming along? And they both turn around at the same time. It's coming excellent. Like,
Oh no.
that's why I'm like, wait a minute.
Like, oh no. Wait, I forgot about that part, dude.
Yeah, because he's like, how is the cloning project coming along? And then that's when Buddy turns around. The other one, the twin, turns around like, oh, it's coming along great.
Oh my god.
Well, like, wait a minute.
Right, huh? Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Billy then goes and Solid snakes his way into the lab and steals Gizmo.
Yeah, he steals Gizmo. Gizmo's like, Billy! I'm like, aw.
Man, we gotta
But
get
we
you out
gotta
of
get the
here.
fuck out of here.
Get in this box. Let's
Yeah, he's like terrified, and he just is Gizmo. No, fucking Billy gets up there, opens one fucking thing, and he sees that fucking Spider Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Just closes the fucking. It's like
no.
He's like no. Fucking closes that and fucking opens Gizmo. Gizmo's happy to see his former his friend.
Yeah.
In the cute, I thought it was a cute thing because he was like, Billy. I'm like, aw. I can never stay mad at you, you cute little bastard.
And then he kind of like, let Gizmo go.
Mm-hmm.
We get another foreshadowing moment because like, hey, look, we're like bioengineering, like bio-electrifying rats. So there's so many rats in New York. What if we use them to power the city?
Which is a very smart idea, to be real. They had a lot of hey man, hold on, them scientists.
They were cooking.
They were cooking for real. Like, hold on. Just
like,
let them cook.
It worked too. The only thing is you couldn't touch the motherfucker because it like
nah.
the shit out of boy.
He was like, we can. It's like maybe we need to do something about only if we had the ability to touch them.
Yeah.
I'm doing a poor Christopher Lee impression.
It's like
I
we
apologize.
could put them in flashlights. They're like, hey, that'll work.
You know how horrifying that would be?
A rat flashlight.
A rat flashlight. Rat flashlight. Just fucking turn that shit on. It's just their ass.
Oh no.
Rat ass.
A fucking beam of light just comes on that motherfucker.
Bro, but you still can touch it unless you put a stick up them and you fucking click. It's just like,
yeah, that's pretty horrible.
fucking beam of light,
pretty
rat
horrible.
light.
But yeah, they Billy lets two monkeys escape.
Yeah,
and they kind of like distract the people in there so he can
Alvin, Simon. Oh wait, Theodore, Alvin. What are you doing?
Yeah. He's like, don't eat that DNA.
I'm like, okay, yeah, this shit is great.
So quick trivia before I forget, when later on when the Gremlins take over, the Gremlins were supposed to just release all the animals in there.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't use the scene because the monkeys refused to get out when they saw the Gremlins. They were like, "What the fuck are those weird?"
Like, no. Hey, they real as fuck. Like, no, because I will shit. Like, no.
They saw the gremlin puppets and they're like, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. No. Fuck no.
I thought that shit was hilarious.
No. They do some real shit.
Yeah.
Imagine me and you were monkeys in that bitch and we just kind of like, hey man, I wish you'd get the fuck out of there. But what is that?
What the fuck? That thing is moving. No.
It's in there going like, what the hell is that? Be like, no, keep that bitch closed. And like,
Open the cage, they just close that bitch right back up. Like, nope.
nope. I'm cool, baby. I'll never complain. I'll never complain again. I get 3 square meals.
Oh shit.
Ah! Oh shit. Okay. All right. So and one thing that we forgot to mention, it was a plot point because I always thought it was kind of funny. Billy's boss hits on him.
Only after Mr. Clamp
What's
shows Buddy respect and like, hey man,
yeah? So it's like,
we can
hey,
talk later.
yeah, we're gonna talk later. She's like, oh,
Yeah, 'cause she's like, oh, this is the start of a wonderful future for both of us. He's like, really?
huh?
Like, yeah.
I thought it was just for me.
Like, we'll talk about it at dinner. He's like, huh?
Huh? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean dinner? And he was like, I mean, I got something I could do. He says, all right, just come out there. I was like, okay, all right. So, and he does, and they go to a fucking Canadian restaurant.
Yeah.
When I tell you I love this movie for how ridiculous it is, because the moment she says Canadian restaurant, and she says, hey, Canadian restaurant, and where they take the fish and they gut it in front of you. Why the fuck would you want that, bruh? Like, and I will eat, like, I'll fuck up some sushi, man, some like fresh fish or whatever.
From sushi.
But fuck some, yep, sushis.
So sashimis or whatever, yeah.
Bro, they fucking just like, but what? Because what if you get a dude that can't fucking cut that shit right?
Yeah, and you fucking die.
You fucking just die. Nah, because you think it's sea urchin, but like,
Yeah, that's true.
it's Canadian. You just fucking eating like salmon, but that motherfucker can't cut a fucking salmon right. You still could die because the motherfucker still got a fish bone or some shit in there. But Buddy wheels out the fucking an actual chocolate mousse.
That's the funniest shit, dude. That's the shit that always cracks me up.
He's like, "Did you want some mousse?" I'd be like, "Huh?" He's like, "Hey, you okay, buddy? You got a problem, eh?" And I'm like, "You forget you forget you're in a Canadian restaurant until that fucking part comes up."
Yeah, that shit's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you literally
I don't
forget
know
that
how
you're
to
in a.
respond to that.
Oh, I don't know how to respond to that either.
I don't know how to fucking. Hold on, Harry sat on something.
Harry said, "You're not paying attention to me, Dad."
Yeah, it's like I woke up from my nap yet again. I can't even get back to the screen. Shag, I'm sorry, you're done.
You're good.
I can't see you.
I'm here.
At least I can hear you.
Yeah, you don't. Long as it's still recording for me, so it's all good.
There we go. Good old cats. You
Fucking cats, man. But yeah, no, it's just that little touch scene because this fucking movie's Looney Tunes.
Literally, like
it's so goofy, and it's just little shit like that just makes me appreciate it more. I forgot to say earlier where you can stream this movie. Currently now it's not available for streaming.
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks. It's like
if you have access, you can rent it obviously, but if you have access to and I'll say this towards the end of the show too. If you have access to like a TV show or sci-fi, you can watch it on demand.
Yeah.
But that's about it. That's how I got to watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to think of what else happened. Like what else happened in that situation? In that movie shit, man, cuz like I'm trying to think what else. You had fucking because the whole thing with Wikipedia went over covered like the Gremlins starting to come out.
Yeah,
they skipped a lot. So, trying to think of certain points of that. Oh yeah, nah. So, one thing that kind of pissed me off. Of course, Gizmo was in the drawer during that. Because he's trying to make sure Gizmo gets home.
Yeah.
He's going out to dinner with his boss. He tells his girl. Oh, I forgot her name already. Fuck.
Kate.
Yeah, he tells Kate to go to get Gizmo from out of his office and take him home. Kate's like dismayed because she gets like PTSD. She's like, "What? No!"
Yeah, she's like, "What? You said they wouldn't come back?" She just immediately like
She started immediately getting like, "Fuck no!" And she had the most proper fucking response to his bullshit. I get it though, because Gizmo's fucking adorable,
yeah.
but absolutely fucking not. He. What pisses me off though was the janitor.
Oh yeah.
Comes up, and it's not the janitor that makes me mad, but he's coming up to him and talking to himself. Gizmo, because Gizmo is obedient, but is always curious. He got the fuck out of the drawer. Which, buddy, stay in your fucking lane, man.
Yeah.
Buddy told you to stay.
Yeah, because
None of this shit would have.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you're right. Because like, if he'd have just stayed in the fucking drawer, you'd have been fine. Like, hey, stay here. They're gonna get you later. All you had to do.
Just stay in the drawer. All you had to do was just fucking follow the train,
Thank you.
CJ.
You just beat me to it. Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
Uh,
Fucking you legitimately could have had that. You legitimately could have had that, and he could have been fine. You wouldn't have had no gremlins. He would have just been home, and everything would have worked out. But like he got out, he started walking around. He saw the janitor. The janitor didn't see him, and the water fountain's fucked up, and it starts spraying water. And Gizmo sees the water, and he's like, "Oh, I don't want to get pissed on. Let me fucking move."
yeah.
And
Exactly.
he's still, and the shit is just, and of course, Looney Tunes-esque. That just starts spraying fucking longer and longer. And then Gizmo just hides under the fucking desk. If he would have stayed in the fucking drawer, again, shit would have been fucking fine. Of course, comedically, that water fountain shoots up onto the desk, rolls fucking water down the little line, a pencil holder line on the desk, and falls on Gizmo.
Yeah.
And then we get
It starts blowing up. Well, not blowing up, but
having excuse our technical difficulties,
we're back.
but we're back now.
We're back from slaying Dracula, apparently.
Boy. I have the Villains Wiki or Gremlins Wiki here.
Hey, there you go.
For the Gremlins for the actual Gremlins that popped up in there, the important ones. I'm not gonna read all of them off.
Yeah.
But we got Mohawk, which is Stripe.
Stripe 2.0. Yeah.
Yeah. George, which is the why I oughta looking motherfucking gremlin. Big lip bitch.
Damn.
Lenny, the doofy one.
Okay.
Buck Too Fast motherfucker. They actually had their ages too. That's crazy.
What the hell? Yeah.
So apparently Mohawk is the baby next to youngest.
Oh wow.
He is a reincarnation of Stripe, but he's like the youngest. George is older by 2 seconds. That motherfucker looked like he lived in the Great Depression anyway. Lenny is, of course, the bucktooth doofy looking one. He is second oldest by 2 seconds. Daffy, the goofy bitch. You already know, with a name like Daffy,
Yeah.
you gotta come correct. And he's the baby.
Okay.
Waiter Gremlin, which is Waiter Gremlin was just walking around, and then Brain Gremlin.
What?
We already know Brain Gremlin. That's our boy. Quick trivia. Daffy was possibly named after the late. Okay, that's not fucking trivia. That's just goddamn on the nose.
Yeah.
In the original script, a concept for new batches, different fur colors, was to have the water run down the paint, meaning that paint changed the water's color. However, this proved to be too complicated. Even though it is not explained in the film, it's still likely the solution.
Okay.
I wasted people's time, and I'm so sorry.
God damn.
fucking sorry. So it was those four, but then of course Brain and oh no, wait. What was it was Brain and fucking Greta.
Oh, Greta, the girl gremlin.
Yeah. Daffy, Lenny, George. Daffy, Lenny, George. Wait, huh? Oh, first Gremlins from the first film. Okay. I'm tripping. Yeah, okay. Nah. Okay, yeah, alright. We're good. Yeah. All of them gets introduced, and then they start mollywhopping Gizmo.
Yeah.
Like, bullying that motherfucker.
Yes, they do.
Now you just gotta remember your placement where we were, because after our technical difficulties, huh?
No, well, that was pretty much it.
Alright.
They whoop Gizmo, they throw him his ass in the fucking
In the fucking
The air duct.
in the vents air duct.
and and then old girl comes and takes Daffy home, thinking it's Gizmo. And it's funny because if you pay attention, he's telling her. She's like, "Hey, Gizmo, calm down," and he like you can hear him say, "I'm not Gizmo,"
Mm-hmm.
and he's just like acting an ass. He's just
Motherfucker's eyes are swirling, bro. Like, bitch, you know that's not Gizmo.
That motherfucker has ADHD, like the hypest of
Boy.
ADHD.
That motherfucker was born with that motherfucker was a crack baby for real.
Goddamn, fucking
Dog.
Yeah, but Buddy comes home from the date,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "Hey, this ain't Gizmo. What the hell?" Well, you said it
Yeah,
was
he's got a fucking lipstick kiss on the side of his
like his
face, like
collar. Yeah.
right
Oh,
up
yeah,
in
yeah,
here.
yeah.
And he doesn't he's too much of a good boy to really notice.
Yeah, that he's too worried about like Gizmo.
He's like trying to like, yo, I need to make sure Gizmo's like not around and make sure none of this shit happens to him because like we don't need that. And Kate's like, now who's this bitch?
Yeah,
Like she's definitely going like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
yeah, and then the rest of the Mogwais follow the janitor.
Again, how the fuck did he not see this?
Did he not have headphones? Or am I tripping?
No, he didn't have headphones.
Right. But yeah, they get out the elevator and they immediately hit the food court.
Yep.
And like Mohawk goes right into the bag of candy in the ice cream shop. Because they're like, it's a rat. I'm like, what kind of rat looks like that?
Yep. Like, what kind of rat? I'm like, dog. I mean, they're in New York. They just figure if it's big as fucking furry, it's a rat.
Yeah, no, because those are New York
So,
rats.
yeah, big ass New York rats. Fucking like all three of them are fucking up.
Yeah,
Like you just see one.
They eat after midnight and they become gremlins.
Yep. They're in their cocoons. They're like they go back down to like the vent and they're wrapped up in the cocoons.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking on some aliens type shit.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. After Gizmo exits the vents, the gremlin Mohawk, reincarnated from gremlin leader Stripe, oh, there you go, captures and tortures him. The other gremlins set off the fire sprinklers and spawn an army of them that throws the building into chaos. Billy attempts to lure the gremlins into the lobby, where sunlight will kill them after Billy briefs Clamp on gremlin knowledge. Clamp exits through a secret tunnel to discover the building's entrance with a giant sheet depicting a night truck. Wait, did I skip some? No, I didn't know.
No, it's
Jesus Christ.
Wiki's not on our side tonight in
They are
2025.
not. To trick the creatures, the gremlins drink genetic serums in the lab. One gains high intelligence, one becomes female, and a third is transformed into pure electricity that murders Catheter before Billy traps it in the building's telephone system. All the while, television host Grandpa Fred films the chaos, aided by Japanese tourist Mr. Katsuji.
Yeah, see, that shit was beating my ass too, dog.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna read the rest of this, and we can just cherry pick.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
everything.
fine. That's fine. That's
It's
fine.
all out of order, brother.
Yeah.
Murray Fetterman, Billy's neighbor from Kingston Falls, who is visiting New York City, New York City, with his wife Sheila, is attacked by a bat gremlin hybrid immune immunized to sunlight by intelligent gremlin with genetic sunblock. Damn, that was a weird ass sentence, but whatever. After fending it off, Murray realizes that he has proved his sanity and has to help. When Clamp escapes the building using his secret route, Murray uses it to sneak inside and aid Billy. Chief of Security Frank Forster also teams up with Billy, but the enamored female gremlin named Greta chases the former off. Mohawk drinks a serum that transforms him into a monstrous gremlin spider hybrid. He attacks Kate and Marla, but Gizmo saves him by killing him with a makeshift arrow with an ignited bottle of whiteout. When the plan to stop the gremlins is foiled due to the sudden occurrence of a rainstorm, Billy instead directs Murray to spray the gremlins with a fire hose, and then releases the electrical one to electrocute and melt them all. Clamp charges in with the authorities and press, but discovers that the threat has been neutralized. Thrilled by the outcome, he promotes Billy, Kate, Fred, and Marla, and hires Katsuji as a cameraman, as the former two then return home with Gizmo. Forster calls Clamp to notify he is trapped at the highest floor of the building. Greta, the sole survivor gremlin, corners him and entices him to marry her. And that's the movie. Unless you count the post-credit scene where Porky Pig pops up and he's gonna do that's all, folks. But then Daffy again comes. He's like, no, you've been doing this for 50 years. It's my turn. I'm gonna do it. This is my time to shine. And then right as he goes, that's all the fucking WB logo just slams in his face.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Man.
So yeah, this was all out of order. This wiki.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah, this wiki ain't do us no favors.
Yeah.
This shit ain't do us no favors.
We can just cherry pick.
Yeah. All right. So, like I said, as soon as they get out of there, as soon as they become gremlins, it's fucking on sight. As soon as they see Gizmo,
Yeah,
Gizmo rolled up to the wrong hood.
he really.
That's
did.
exactly what happened. This man fell down the fucking chute, and he was like, "Man, okay, I'm alive." And he looks, he's like, "Ah, shit."
Yeah, but Buddy sneaks up behind him. He like taps him on the
Gizmo caca, and he
head.
fucking
Yeah. Yoinks that mother. You just hear the beat up noises in the background.
exactly. They just beating his ass,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the other ones, and then it just kind of goes crazy.
Like he's putting his face in the damn the photocopier.
Mm-hmm.
So Gizmo's like
They're-
bright light, like
ah!
yeah.
They are beating his ass.
So Billy comes in. Well, he gets arrested first because he tries to kill the water supply because he's like, no, this is gonna make them multiply.
Yep.
So we gotta shut down the water, but he gets arrested.
He gets arrested, and because the cop, because that's when he had fucking Daffy with him,
Yeah,
and Daffy bites the cop's nose.
yeah, because he's like, what's in the
And
bag? He's like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. He's like, well, you're not me, buddy. And opens the bag and just immediately gets like his nose damn near bit off.
Yep. He's like, you can't feed him after midnight. He's like, motherfucker just ate me.
Yeah.
And they take him to jail. Meanwhile, I'm wondering how because okay, refresh my memory. There were only 4 fucking gremlins or 3 gremlins
Mm-hmm.
originally. So Brain Gremlin didn't come until like
No, he's one of the gremlins that spawned when they set off the fire hose or fire alarm.
okay,
Sprinkler
that's what I
system,
thought.
whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Yeah, the sprinkler system. Because I was like, man, I'm missing something. Because there was only 3 of them bitches.
Yeah. That's what that was.
Yep. And then like one becomes electric. One becomes that goddamn like just fucking Mohawk becomes that fucking spite just fucking nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
Turns into a goddamn spider.
One turns into a bat.
One turns into like, and I was sitting there going like, oh, is this? When I was sitting there watching it, I'm like, yo, is this one the one that creeped me the fuck out? I was like, no, the bat's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And proceeded to be cool when he fucking flew out the window and did the Batman logo. I was like,
Batman logo.
I was like, hey, I remember this. I was like, childhood unlocked.
Oh shit! And then one turns
Childhood
into a vegetable.
unlocked. and then Dick Miller proceeds to beat the piss out of him
Yeah,
and
like how
pour
no
the
one
fucking
goes to help that motherfucker. He's just
no.
struggling for his life.
That motherfucker was like,
Yeah,
help!
New York, then people mind their
They
business.
don't give.
Yeah.
They just minding their business, dog. They said, "Man, I said, hey, man, he look like he in trouble, but I got to clock in like 5 minutes. I got to
Yeah,
go."
why did Brain Gremlin not immediately like, hey, this is genetic sunblock. I need y'all to make more of this now. Now.
He probably figured they had more.
Like he would have injected himself. He was that smart.
Well,
The minute he
no,
saw his
no.
homeboy flew out,
But he didn't know what happened to him.
did not melt on the instant. He's like, he didn't hear him scream. He's like, oh.
But because he fucking flew out the window and he didn't hear it, that motherfucker just kept flying. But it was like fascinating. It just kept like, you forget, he's like, even though he's brilliant, he's a fucking agent of chaos. So he's just like, fascinating.
I'm an agent of chaos.
Riveting. I'm an agent of chaos. He's like, that's just riveting. And he fucking.
Genetic sunblock. He's
Yeah, and it's like,
because word with you.
See, and the funny thing is like, I give you that credit because I thought the same shit. Like, now, why would you not use this on yourself? You'd be unstoppable.
Yeah.
But also, if you do inject that to you and that shit don't work, you fucked up your whole shit, and you the smartest motherfucker in here. So.
Well, I figured he would have been smart enough. Hey, you other gremlin, come here, inject you.
And that's exactly what he did, though.
Stick your hand in front of this fucking window. Just see what happens. It's like, oh, hey, it works.
This is more civilized. But he just fucking flew out. But he just fucking hit the Batman logo.
Yeah, because they're in there just causing hell. One drinks like the vegetable formula and it starts like turning
Literally.
into a vegetable hybrid gremlin.
Motherfuckers turn into a salad.
Christopher Lee walks in like, God damn it, I'll leave you alone for 5 minutes.
Exactly.
He has like
fucking Muppets in this bitch. I'm sitting here going like, what the fuck has he got in his hand, bro?
Yeah, he's just like,
this motherfucker got an alien or some shit. I'm like, what in the fuck is happening? He's like, I'll leave y'all alone for 5 minutes. That whole scene was crazy.
And it's hilarious because Christopher Lee's like, yo, we got to get that motherfucker because all it takes for him to eat 3 kids. And
that's a wrap for us. he's like, nah, we gotta stop. Hey, bro, we gotta stop this. No, we cannot let them out of our sight because it takes one of these bitches to eat 3 of them three kids, and that's it for us.
Yeah, he's like, we're done.
We're done. And
So
then
here's what might be one of my cinema villain moments. What I was talking about.
Okay.
Like, Billy goes to the security room. He's like, guys, we gotta evacuate this fucking building.
Oh,
and then he
okay.
starts telling the gremlins, and everyone's just giving him shit. They're like, yo, but what if he eats and the time zone changes and blah blah blah? All of a sudden,
12 o'clock somewhere.
Busts out the console. I don't know how the fuck
just
he got
bite this. I was like, holy shit! I forgot about that part, and I was like, oh fuck, are we getting a death in this bitch?
He's fucking beat. This is because Buddy looks at old boy, cocks fucking back, and knocks this motherfucker out. Dude.
You just heard a fucking wicked ass punch.
That dude is out. He doesn't get up. He just like,
nah, bro. You know that punch reminds me of the fucking Shaggy Dog punch. Yeah, said Pep, like what the fuck? Punch the whole shit out of him.
Buddy like cocks his arm back. He's just like just
like this fucking that cat meme. Like I'm just sitting here minding my business. Like it's 2 cats just sitting and say, hey. I like, second thought.
Yeah.
Fucking cock back.
Like that shit cracked me the fuck up, man.
Oh my god. Now that scene though, however, was that one always asks, so what if they don't know what time it is?
Yeah.
Like I was like, damn, that's a great fucking question. Joe Dante, are we figuring that shit out?
Yeah,
because it's like, bro,
parody of how these rules make no sense. Like if you think
none. Because getting wet and like that's it. Sunlight and getting them wet makes absolute fucking sense.
Yeah, but the whole not eating after midnight.
Yeah,
it's midnight somewhere, like you say.
That's sus.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey man, that doesn't make any sense. Because if we're in a different time zone, bitch, if we're in New York and it's midnight, but yet I'm in Texas, we got another fucking. We got another hour, but
they cracked me up. They're like, what if they ate before midnight, but he had something stuck in his teeth?
Stuck in his teeth.
And it came out.
He didn't technically eat it.
Yeah.
He didn't technically eat it. It was just there. I was like, damn, I was like, damn.
They
got your
you
goof ass.
man.
They got so goof fast.
Also, although when Buddy pops out that lady's pan, is he not wet right there? Should he not be multiplying right then?
I think that might have been a plot hole.
Yeah, because I was like,
That might have been a plot hole, dog.
shout out to that cook. She was just drinking. She's like, hey.
Oh, bro, day drinking like shit. She's like, yo, I would just. You say, hey, the recipe calls for this. I would just put my soul in that bitch, and she just poured that whole motherfucker in there. I was like, God damn, what we making?
I use a lot.
They use a little. I use a lot. She's putting fucking. It was what she made bologna and fucking bean wraps.
Like wraps, yeah.
I was like, God damn, if I was poor, I'd fuck that shit up. I said, yo, that's a 90s delicacy, my nigga. Like, hey, yo.
Oh no, but yeah, shit. Like she can only record one of these episodes a day.
Boy,
keep making it to two.
Nah. Now if she's eating as she's drinking, I can see her
maybe
having a couple of takes.
Yeah,
because it is a cooking show, and she's got to taste what she eats.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So like, I can see her making it because something's got to suck up that alcohol.
Yeah, because she is going to town. Like,
boy,
she poured her another glass.
Dog, a whole ass glass, bro. Then they came in and fucked shit up.
And then she just grabs a bottle and jets.
Yep. She said, yo, I'm grabbing everything that's important to me and just dipped out.
Bottle and gets.
She real, because I do the same shit. I'm like, man, I'm about to grab this Jameson.
Yep, and I'm out. And then the gremlins, of course, throw a bunch of pots and pans in the microwave, blow it up, and then they start getting wet.
Yeah.
And they multiply.
And they start multiplying. Dog, I don't know what it is about the gremlin shit. And I like body horror, but it's something about the gremlins fucking, it's gross.
Oh, when they're fucking the little back.
Fucking shit like fucking that, and then the fucking, that's fine. I think it's me seeing the fucking bubbles percolating on their back and shit.
In there just starting to
the little gremlin, you know, the funny thing is when I saw the little gremlin on there, I was like, okay, that didn't bother me as much.
Yeah.
But then they started like bubbling. I'm like, ew.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, ugh. I get the heebie-jeebies, bro. It's gross. It's nasty.
But yeah, we see Brain Gremlin. He's in the stock exchange room. You see all the gremlins
yes.
are all in there actually because they're like,
buy, sell. He's like, yes.
It's like,
we're telling you.
Yeah, we're
go ahead, go.
Everyone to start investing in shotguns and canned food.
And I'm like, dog, who gave you this shirt?
Right?
His drip gets instantly better every fucking time you see him.
Immediately getting glasses as soon as he's done drinking.
Dog, that fucking blew my mind because I didn't know. I thought he fucking found those glasses and put them on. No, this motherfucker, them bitches, whoop. That motherfucker just popped up. I'm like, dog, he fucking had the glasses just magically formed on his face.
It's funny because you hear him talk at first. You're like, okay, he still talks like a gremlin. He's like,
yeah,
want to talk to you about.
Exactly. I actually had the line. I said it earlier in the show. I actually had the fucking line from what he said. Like his first words.
Yeah.
I have it, like, I think I have it right. Yeah, it was like, I wanna talk a little bit about what's going on around in this room because I think there's some very fascinating ramifications here for the future.
There you go. He's just like, everyone like, huh? All them scientists are like, hey, yo.
Like, huh? I'm like, hold on. Let him cook.
Yeah.
I'd have got us killed, bro.
No, he would have. Like, hold on.
Like, wait, whoa. Hold on.
Any more of these brains? No, because I don't. That would have been too much.
Nah, fuck that.
Smart gremlin, yeah.
Nah, ooh, no. Nah. Fuck that, dude. I'd have to kill one of them bitches.
I think is like maybe they start to try to kill each other. Like, no, there can only be one smart one.
There can only be one smart one, and he's like, no, fascinating. And then you fucking have, but that's even worse. A fucking gremlin civil war.
Smart gremlin multiplied, and all his offspring were smart.
Like they popped off and they had a little bit of his genius.
Yeah, or something.
Someone's gonna start a fucking gremlin civil war at that point, dog.
Like the fucking mutated gremlins multiply more mutated gremlins.
Oh God, no, because that means fucking the spider gremlin. No, fuck that.
Like spiders do.
Nah, that motherfucker would turn that New York would look like Australia in that bitch. A place I'd never want to go.
No, exactly.
Absolutely fucking not. Like,
So,
oh my goodness.
great
Um,
googly. So
great.
Clam gets fucking his secretary bites into a mousetrap sandwich that they placed for
Gets
her.
fucked up. Yeah, fucking Looney Tunes, man.
I was like, how did that not go off when you grabbed it?
Bro, yum, yum. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're
ain't
like,
no fucking way, bro. She just picks that bitch up, and I'm like,
yeah,
ain't nobody in this earth that busy to
exactly.
bite down on a fucking sandwich and not see the big ass rat trap protruding through the bitch.
Right.
Come on now.
Uh-huh. But yeah, so that happens. And then he ends up shooting the fair one with the gremlin and gets him in the fucking paper shredder.
I do love how a gremlin stays getting destroyed. At least one
Yeah.
gets fucking mutilated in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, let go of my tie. I thought he was getting fucked up too. I forgot majority about this movie
Yeah.
in certain parts.
The little scenes, you know.
Like the little sheens, yeah. I knew I knew somebody got fucked up, but like I knew majority of that, but I didn't know how that one got fucked up in that onslaught. But
Yeah,
nah,
because Billy
that's
and head of security pull up. And they're like, so we gotta evacuate the building. It's being overrun by those little motherfuckers.
yeah. The fucking head of security fucking gets in Billy's way, and Billy's like, bitch,
Yeah.
no.
They're like,
And
oh,
he's
ask
and
him how he knows about all this. And he's like, hey, how do
ooh,
you know about this?
how do you know about this, Bill? And he's like, hey,
You know that he's like the laboratory? He's like, I fucking knew it. He's
fucking knew it.
like, I never wanted
Scapegoat.
those, yeah, I never wanted those people in here. It's like we could have had 3 shrinks and a masseuse or some shit. He said,
He's like, yeah,
oh,
like three
plastic
streets,
surgeon.
like plastic surgeon masseuse, but no.
Oh shit, which is funny because then they go because I think after this is when Mr. Futterman gets attacked by the gremlin, by Bat
Mm.
Gremlin. And you know, he takes
Yeah,
him
he
out.
gets
We
yeah, he
already
gets
talked about
fucked
that.
yeah, he gets jumped by the Bat Gremlin, but we didn't talk about how the Bat Gremlin bites the dust. Because that
Yeah.
motherfucker probably had the second best death.
Yeah. He gets
And this motherfucker's like, he gets covered in cement.
yeah.
And then I'm like, how's this bitch strong enough to fly?
Yeah.
With covered in cement, and this motherfucker just flies to the top of the fucking church. It just turns into a fucking gargoyle. I'm like,
Yeah, just dries and that's it.
you might be my second favorite gremlin hybrid.
But shouldn't he have got out? Because like as soon because didn't it rain like a little bit after?
No, it's as much as it's cartoon logic. So he's covered in cement. That motherfucker's cooked. He's done.
Yeah, okay.
It's done.
But yeah, so that happens. Fucking, so they go to like the lab,
Mm.
and that's when Christopher Lee comes out, and it's like they're everywhere. They're this, and they're like, no, yeah, no, we know, man. And he's like, believe me, he thinks they're being sarcastic. He's like, believe me, goddammit. He's like, no, really, we know, we've seen them too, dude. But then
You
the
sitting there like,
screen starts messing up,
yeah. Oh, okay.
and then the screen just breaks, and there's just nothing. Like the film just burns, and we see a couple of gremlins, and they're doing like. They're like he's like bunny rabbit, and then one just turns
Bats.
into Abe Lincoln.
Dog, I lose it every fucking time Abe gets 4 scores. I'm like, oh my fucking god, dude.
That shit the funniest shit. He's just like, and it's like 4
Like 4 score. I'm like, dog, get the fuck. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
And then I never noticed until now that he just like one gremlin comes up with another reel of film. He's like nudie, nudie.
I didn't fucking notice that.
Yeah.
He starts laughing. And
And
fucking
then I
just
guess he
like,
starts like this is old topless women playing
yeah,
volleyball
Yeah.
from like the fucking 40s or some shit.
yeah. And the parent just runs out of the room. I
Mhm.
forgot who that dude is, but I know
Yeah,
that's a
Yeah,
cameo.
he is a character actor. Yeah, he is. Cause he's like, ma'am. He's like, this is worse than the first one. Like that. Like, man, we just show the movie. We don't
we
make
just
them.
show the movie. It is, and then like, oh, the dude comes down. He's like, all right, I'm out. I'm done.
Film projector. Like, yeah, no, they took over. They just want to watch Snow White. I'm out.
Like, there's just no, I'm out. And he's like, I'll handle this.
Yeah, and then we get a good old cameo, which was cool in 1990.
Yeah. Before
Now-
we knew the truth.
Yeah, before we knew the truth, it was like the greatest cameo ever for young Jose. But now it's like, oh yeah, he's in this.
Oh,
fucking
boo.
movie.
It's like, oh, yeah, he's
Indeed.
Yeah, boo indeed.
Shout out
Crowd
to
booing.
Raw. Shout out to Netflix putting that on the subtitles. Like,
Yes.
That's how loud those boos were. It's like this
Crowd booing.
But yeah, Hulk Hogan's there, and he's like, "Sir, they're gremlins." In the projector, he's like, "Gremlins." I was like, "Well, let me tell you something, brother."
Starts cutting a pro. Okay, shout out. I forgot that he had the wing belt,
Yeah,
the
he
wing
got-
title with him. I forgot he had that shit.
and they're like, "Sir, there's gremlins." He's like, "Gremlins," and then immediately just cuts a promo on the gremlin.
Yeah, this is 1990, so this had to be like WrestleMania 4.
Something like that. Yeah, this
Yeah,
might be the
WrestleMania.
one he probably. Is this when he beat Slaughter?
I think it was 4 or 5
Yeah.
because it's 1990 and Mania started in 1986.
Yeah, when he beat evil like Iraqi Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I know WrestleMania 5 was like Hulkamania is dead.
yeah,
Great, but anyway,
exactly.
enough of that. Did
So
you?
here's
You
the
said you had
trivia.
okay, there it is.
So this is what was shown in theaters, and I believe on like the HBO cut of this movie. However, they wanted to keep it kind of meta, so therefore it wouldn't make sense for a film to be destroyed if you're watching it on VHS. So on VHS, when this scene happens, it like cuts out like someone recording over it like a VHS, and all of a sudden it's the Gremlins in like a western.
Oh, I do remember the Western.
Yeah, they're like in a western, and from one racist to another, John Wayne pops up. Yeah, so that's the thing, and he's just like, "Now you gremlin," it's like someone's voicing over him. It's
Yeah.
like, "You put back the movie on, or I'm gonna have to deal with you." And they just end up having like a shootout. And when the last gremlin dies, that's when the movie goes back to normal. But yeah, so that's what, because I had this. I don't know if I had it or every time I would rent it on VHS.
I definitely rented it.
Yeah,
Excuse
but
me. I definitely rented it.
Of course, since I was a big wrestling mark, I'd always get mad. I'm like, God damn it, this is supposed to be Hulk Hogan. I don't want this cowboy shit. So yeah, so that's the trivia for that.
Yeah, okay.
Whenever you would watch this on VHS, it would have the John Wayne scene.
Yeah, and then I was watching it on like TV and shit, and I was like, oh man, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's a crazy bit of trivia right there. But then we go back, and this shit's hilarious. He goes back to Clamp's office, and he tells him the plan. Well, then he traps the fucking electricity gremlin in the fucking in the phone.
That's like my third favorite gremlin design.
Yeah, because he's just electric.
Yeah.
It's just funny, and he's tracking. He's listening, like he's stuck listening to like the hold music. And
That
motherfucker's in
motherfucker's
there
losing
like,
his mind.
Yeah. And Clamp plays this video that's fucking hilarious. It's like, I never thought I'd have to play this. He puts that bitch on, and it's like, due to the end of the world, the Clamp News Network is going out, or is now signing off, or something. It's like, we hope you had a good time watching this, but most importantly, we hope you've had a good time enjoying life, or something. I was like, so apparently they got this because apparently CNN has a video like that ready to go, just in case they know they got confirmation the world is going to end. They have a video ready to go to like, hey, thanks for enjoying life, and so that's what apparently that's a parody of.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's funny though. That's
Like,
funny as shit.
I think you overstood how much people will be watching TV in the future like that.
I mean, bro, all you gotta do is stream. You know what? If that shit actually exists, if it exists, I'm surprised it's not been streamed yet.
Yeah.
Like 1000%. Like somebody could have found it, and be like, "Yo, this is what CNN has."
Like, buddy, we're not watching CNN when the world ends. We are heading to Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter,
Like,
fucking YouTube,
yeah,
fucking like whatever. Like throw that shit on a streaming service, brother.
But yeah,
like, hey,
yeah. We hope you had a good life. I don't know what's gonna happen.
we get these Fortnite skins though.
That shit's so funny. That one, like the domino effect, like the first domino, Oppenheimer creating the nuke. The final domino, Godzilla and Fortnite.
Oh fuck. Okay. All right. So we still so okay. So the Gremlins are running wild when we come back and this is where like I know Grandpa Fred found the tourists and was starting to like record because they got the cops outside and the media is kind of like, we need to know what's happening in there. He's like, I got a bright idea, and he just sees a Japanese man hopped up on caffeine.
Yeah.
He's like, hey man, can I use you for your camera? He's like, sure. And they kind of just run around. And I'm gonna skip a part here because I know there's another thing that happens, but like my favorite part is when he sits down
Yeah.
with Brain.
Yeah, because he's
And-
like these creatures. Is that right? He's like, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, he's like, these creatures, one of them can talk.
One of them can talk, and he's like, yes, we just want to be in a civilized world. It's our first time in New York, and we just it's like we just want to be civilized. For instance, fucking Gremlin with a fucking spinny fucking top
Propeller
hat,
thing, yeah.
propeller fucking hat. He pulls out the blicky from nowhere. It just bat. It's like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
And he falls to the side. He's like, was that civilized? No.
He's like,
Actually, I have the
you
bar
got it
right
right.
here. I'm looking it up. Here we go. Was that civilized? No, clearly not. Fun, but in no sense civilized.
Yeah. He's looking at the TV camera just like, everyone's
Yes.
just laughing. All the other gremlins are at the bar just laughing.
Like hollering.
Shout out to that
hooting and
one
hollering.
bartender gremlin that plucks an olive from the vegetable gremlin to put in someone's
Like,
martini.
Then just there you go.
Yeah.
Here you are. Now, was that civilized?
Oh, we've got
No,
to say the
clearly not.
flasher gremlin came back. From
Yeah, my man's the flasher gremlin. He's like, yeah, and he fucking gets her again.
Yeah, because she's running.
He
And
gets her again.
she just looks down and Buddy's right there and he's just like,
Ah, I'm like,
this time she just punched that mother.
fucking fuck, like, ooh, and I'm like, that is when that fucking scene happens. That is when I say, I love this movie so much. I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's so dumb. It's so stupid.
He's just like,
He's like, ah. And I'm like,
He's
what
like,
the
God
fuck?
damn it.
Well, she's like, hey, bruh. And like, boots that motherfucker.
How she got trapped in the elevator. And the gremlins.
Let's fucking talk about that for a second.
Controlling the elevator.
Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
First off, she gets in the elevator. And of course, they're controlling it. They're mocking her. She's like, hey, she's talking to the elevator because like everything's automated. And she's talking to it, and they're like, up and down, shit like that. And they just fucking just cut the line, and it's just falling. You got Gremlins reenacting what I know. This Gremlins came out first. They're fucking reenacting the fucking scene from Dead Space. I mean, fucking. You just get the arms and shit's kind of grabbing them. One motherfucker's got a pipe, and it's just kind of like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? It's kind of just like all wibbling, wobbling and shit. And then she's like fucking trying to like stay back. You see all the gremlins on the bottom of the fucking elevator.
Yeah.
And that shit just, of course, I'm like, these gremlins are gonna fucking die. So they hit the ground, and I'm thinking Kate's gonna fucking die too. But her plot armor is too great because. While she should have been a fucking red tomato in that elevator, all you saw was green.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna say that the gremlins broke her fucking fall.
I was just about to say the gremlins broke her fall, bro. What are you talking about?
That's all that was, and I'm sitting there like, this is the fucking most Looney Tunes shit. We keep saying it because it is.
Yeah, it literally is. That
I'm like,
wasn't just a cameo. That was foreshadowing.
It was a plot point.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, dog, ain't no way in the fucking world, because that shit should have exploded. Because you had to think, that shit had to come up from, like, the 40th floor.
Yeah.
And you're fucking straight falling.
Yeah. Although that part always makes me laugh, too, where she's like, sound alarm. And those motherfuckers like, wait.
And they're fucking laughing at her and shit.
Yeah,
and I'm like, dog, you motherfuckers are trolls, dog.
They really are.
Y'all niggas is trolls, bro.
She's like, alarm. And you're like,
alarm.
Yeah.
They're fucking laughing. I'm hollering, bro. And I'm like, no, my eyes did roll when she got out of that elevator. And they're kind of like, we'll catch the next
Yeah,
one.
we'll get the next one.
Bitch, what you mean? You ain't just seen that shit?
No, hey,
That's gonna make you, bitch, I'm taking the stairs.
Yeah, exactly. On second thought, we could use the exercise. Let's go.
And she just grabs her fucking friend and just heads the other direction. I'm like, bro, ain't no fucking way.
Yeah.
None. Zero.
Also, shout out to the fucking clear joke that was about to happen when one of the fucking almost said predators, one of the gremlins fucking sees a vial of acid as his acid. Do not throw in face. And
I
told
love
him
you,
to
dude. Hold on.
immediately-
I fucking love you, bro. Cause like that was literally my next fucking thing. I swear to God.
nice.
Cause I was like fucking Phantom of the Opera Gremlin,
Yeah.
and I was like, do not throw acid in face. And he just looks at the camera.
He looked at the camera.
Splash. He's like, he's splash. But he fucking
Immediately,
puts on the fucking mask like
yeah, immediately has the mask ready, just like
ready. He's like, yes.
Yeah, but that's when we're
Peak cinema.
we're introduced to Greta, the fucking girl gremlin. It's like, hey,
Greta had some fucking calves on her.
dude, that's
Goddamn it.
all I know. That's all you notice on her. It's like, god damn, this girl is a star.
Like,
crack star.
she got fucking no, and it's crazy because they gave her titties. Like them bitches are tittying.
Yeah.
But like, as an older distinguished gentleman, I saw those calf muscles. I was like,
damn,
bitch, we are running track. That we dusted motherfuckers for real.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit.
Dog, big as fuck, bro.
Mm-hmm. That shit cracked me up, dude. Every time. That's the first thing I always notice. Like, damn, look at her calves.
I didn't fucking notice the calves.
You did. That's the first thing I always noticed.
Growing up, I didn't notice the calves.
Growing up, yeah, I don't pay attention. Like,
Now I'm like, oh god damn. I'm
yeah,
like,
like last time I watched this, like, damn, she got some calves. Good for you, Greta. Go for it.
Greta out here fucking, yes sir. I was like, god damn, and Greta went straight after the old boy.
She's like, you tonight.
You. And he's like, huh? Just big ass lips, just kissing him. And she's like, oh my god.
He's like, help, help.
Ain't nobody helping you, bro.
She's
Ain't nobody else seeing this shit either.
Like, why won't you commit?
Dog, she's like, you have commitment issues. She's throwing like little shit at him, like little jabs,
Yeah.
like you have problems, commitment issues, or why won't you commit? And I'm just like, bro, what is happening? Because I didn't hear this shit growing up. I just, oh god, shit hits different when you're older.
Yeah. So, fast forwarding. What's her name? Marlo, and gets stuck in some web.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nightmare fuel.
And,
the whole thing.
Kate's like, oh, hey, it's you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she did the thing earlier.
Because earlier she fucking mentioned. She said when we get out of this, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
And he's like, because they met, and she was being all flirty with him.
But Marlo was like, the minute it's like, hey, this is Kate. Oh, hey, I gotta go.
Yep.
Yeah, just like walked away.
She's like, oh hell no, hell no.
Uh-huh.
If Kate was black or Latina, she would have beat his ass. That motherfucker would have died.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't have been no movie.
Yeah, wouldn't have been no movie. Fucking frying pan would have cracked that motherfucker's skull.
Bro, the motherfucker got uppercut into the sun.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. But yeah, nah, they're down. She's like in the catacombs and shit. Where Mohawk is, and her and Kate having words. She was like, listen, nothing happened. We just went to dinner. And nothing. It was just a business. She's like, all right. I said, okay, I'm lying. It was a little bit more than business, but nothing happened.
Yeah, you got a good man, girl. He was.
Yep.
I was.
She put him over.
Uh-huh.
She put him over, and my man, golden retriever husband, was like, absolutely. He was like, yeah, I don't like nothing. Even though he was worried about Gizmo.
Yeah.
And he was not, but he did not see that she was like, give me that dick, boy.
Exactly.
He was like,
I'm gonna
check
that dick small. Leave me alone.
Small, leave me alone. Story of my life, bro. Story of my life. Women, leave me alone. It's not existent. But no, dude. So like, and then we see that motherfucker come up, and I can't say trigger's kind of like a big another word, but like, bro, listen. Young Shag was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is that?" I don't mind spiders. Since I've grown my hair out, I don't want to be near a spider only because I think that motherfucker's gonna get into my fucking hair and I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of spiders, but my hair has made me more self-aware about it.
Right.
But I was always afraid of that motherfucker.
It's a creepy design too. Like
Yes.
it just looks creepy.
It's fucking wet. Why is it wet?
That spider.
Slimy wet. Slimy wet too.
That spider is a little.
Moist.
Oh.
And but no, basically they both get trapped. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden Gizmo from the vents, like steam, appears. And he has a fucking Rambo bandana. And he made a makeshift bow and arrow out of some rubber band and paper clips. And motherfucker has a goddamn bottle of fucking whiteout lit on fire and a match. Motherfucker just
Boom.
fucking Mohawk. Mohawk's like Gizmo. And then immediately gets set on fire.
Done.
Just done. Problem solved.
Fucking
like, we're not
cooked.
doing this. No. He's like, you're
Nah.
not making it to the end of the movie, buddy. Sorry.
No, sir. No, sir.
I have had enough. Gizmo said, enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
He's like, yeah, nah. You're horrifying. We're not doing this.
Yeah. Also, Kate
Like, we're
did
not-
the story like she did in part 1.
Oh yeah, and they just cut it short. Just like, nope.
Like, not again. We're not doing this time.
We're not doing this again. Nope. I love that joke.
Yeah, because a man dressed up as Abraham Lincoln came up to me. And he was like, hey, and then they just didn't even let her finish. They're like, no.
Nope.
It's like, let's go. Come on. That
Nah,
shit
bro.
cracked me up. They're like, no, we're not doing this again. No.
Nope. And Dick Miller's like looking at him like,
That's
all right.
You don't want to hear the story. No.
Nah.
Fuck you,
Not.
no. So at the end, they all gather in the lobby. And before Buddy drops the curtain, it starts to rain.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, shit.
That was the master plan. They were gonna be like, they were gonna make them. They set the clocks back, so they don't know what time it is.
Yeah.
And then
They sped them up. So
they sped them up.
later.
Yeah, they sped them up, and then like they made it look like it was night outside with a big old thing, like with a giant
fucking sheet of.
Yeah, just a sheet of like, hey, all right, we'll fool them, and then we'll make sure they're all gathered in the front. And when they're gathered,
it would work if there wasn't one gremlin who's a fucking genius.
He's
like, that's a piece of paper, guys.
Hey, they're out here fucking crooning.
Yeah.
He's crooning, brother. He's out here fucking singing Sinatra because he think he got the dub, bro. As smart as he is, his hubris.
Yeah, he fucking was like, let's some singing today.
Exactly. My man's was crooning, brother. That man's was New York, New York.
That one gremlin that had anti-Gizmo merch. I don't know what the fuck he
Dog, I'm like, dog, how you get that shit so fast?
Yeah.
The motherfucker said, yeah, how they dine in New York after midnight.
Exactly.
And then this motherfucker with some anti-Gizmo merch. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? How'd you get that, bro? That's your biggest op. You ain't even met him.
Exactly. I'd understand if Mohawk had that shit ready to go.
Yeah. Like, man, fuck him. Hey, man, we all anti-Gizmo in this bitch. That's crazy. But like, they're gathered in the lobby because that plan could have worked.
Yeah, no. The minute
that plan 1000% could have worked.
Let's go, boys! And all of a sudden, Kurt drops the fucking sun and just bakes them.
Fucking you would have had a fucking nasty ass mess.
Yeah.
But like a couple, you know what? A couple of them would have ran away.
Yeah, that's the only problem. Like,
a couple of them would have fucking. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
They'd be like, oh shit, we bubbling. Nah.
Retreat.
And then but the plan that they had. Now I'm not gonna hold you. The plan when that failed, Billy was like, yo, Mr. Futterman, go grab that hose. And Kate, I'm gonna need you to route a phone call from Mr. Clamp's office to the lobby. Can you do that? He's like, yeah, I can. And again, This plan, as cartoonish as it was, also very fucking risky and asinine.
Yeah, because it's like
Because
you want to do what to the Gremlins?
yeah, you want to make them wet, which in a sense can backfire, but
Yeah.
also none of them are moving.
No, they're all just
They're all fucking convulsing,
yeah.
multiplying. Okay, shouts out to the 2 gremlins that were taking a bath during
Yeah,
that. That fucking always kills me.
He just
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm like, dog, I fucking love. Again, love this movie so much because I'm like, dog, why they just watching this like? I'm like, oh my god, bro. I'm like, okay, all right, this is great. This is great. I mean, y'all finna die, but this is great.
Yeah.
But everyone, but like they gathered and he's like spraying them, and then fucking he lets go because again, what if she didn't route the call
Yeah.
properly?
Right. Like, what if that motherfucker got loose upstairs?
Yeah, what if he found a way out?
Yeah.
Because none of y'all would have known if he was still there.
Yeah. But they were able to.
Like,
yeah. They were able
because
to
y'all
look
have had
at
a
the finger
lot,
and he's still in there.
boy. And then the cops and shit outside, they would have been overrun by them bitches.
Oh yeah, they'd have fucking got
Oh,
almost immediately.
dog. New York would have been Gremlin City at that point.
Yeah, it'd have been a wrap. It'd have been over. And it was raining outside. Yeah, y'all have done.
Yes. Oh, that's it. And that was nothing. It was like, oh fuck. It's like it's raining. Like we can't let them outside. That's it. Nah, bro.
That's a wrap.
They fucking. But then he fucking opens a phone and Electro Gremlin shoots and fucking electrocutes everyone.
And they melt, I guess, because technically you're getting electrocuted, it's burning.
You're electrocuted. It's on fire. You're cooked.
Yeah.
They were cooking,
Shout out to
figuratively and literally.
Shout out to that wicked witch gremlin that's like, I'm melting.
Yes, I fucking love it so much because I said it as soon as it started happening. I'm like, oh, wait. I was like, what a word. I'm like,
they had a big ass witch hat on too and everything.
yes, I'm like, this is amazing. I was like, this fucking movie is one giant fucking cartoon, and I love it so much.
It is. It's amazing.
It's so good.
But yeah, so they all melt. You see Brain Gremlin dying. He's like, New York, New York.
He had the coolest death.
And just like, bleh.
Yeah, he had the coolest death to me.
Mm-hmm.
I thought his jaw would fall off, but I think I confused him.
I thought his jaw fell off too, but I guess no.
Yeah, I guess not. But he just like bleh.
Just like, damn, we did it, guys. That's when Clamp and like SWAT pull up. I like how Clamp is also fucking suited up, ready to go.
Yeah, he came in and he slipped.
Or is his fucking own personal army?
Dog, I legitimately thought that was somebody else, and then I saw his face. I'm like, who the fuck put that man? Who let him get a gun?
This ain't SWAT, dog. This is a private military company that this motherfucker owns.
He's like, all right, boys, let's go. He runs into the building and fucking slips.
That motherfucker busts his
one
of the funniest parts too. He just
busts his ass and just shoots into the air.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, you could have broke your fucking neck being goofy.
Everyone was like, "Oh, Mr. Clamp, are you okay?" Like, yeah, I see the problem taken care of. There you go.
He was like, all right, good job, boys.
Like I said, that's when good old Dean from Breaking Bad, or Hank from Breaking, that's his real name, Dean Moore.
Yeah.
But Hank from Breaking Bad just boom, boom, boom.
Like, what the fuck? He's like, it moved, sir. Clack, clack.
Carry on.
Was that a Negro gremlin or what?
See, that's why Hulk Hogan was ready to go wild. He's like, oh no, them coloreds up there. I'm
disgusting black creature.
Those must have been
Get out of my sight.
Must have been the brown gremlins in the room and not the green ones. He might have let the green ones slide. But
oh my god, I hate it here, bro. I fucking hate it here, bro.
Oh shit.
Anyway, yeah, but then like that's when we get like a whole breakdown. Clamp meets Costa, Billy, and the crew. He talks to Billy about like, hey, you know, I like your little hometown. I'm gonna do that and kind of build everything up. He's like, Billy, that was your idea, and he was kind of glazing Billy the whole time.
It's like, you'll be
Billy's like
project or whatever.
Yeah, Billy's like but Billy being a good boy. He's like, no, it was us.
It was all of us.
It was all of us. Me, Dick Miller,
the Dracula dude into like a newscaster.
Yeah, he's a newscaster. He said, "Hey man, give him the company credit card. Go buy yourself some new fucking clothes, cause no, this
Yeah,
shit
exactly.
ain't doing it."
And then he's
He
like,
was like,
"Can
"This
his
shit ain't
family
doing
eat
it."
them?" Like, yeah, get them
He's like,
off
"Yeah,
caffeine.
it gets him out. Yeah, get him off the fucking caffeine, and
Yeah,
yeah, hell yeah."
And then he
What
sees
if he?
Marlo. He's like, "Hey, you work for me, don't you?" She's like, "Yeah."
She's like, "Oh yeah." She gave him the lusty eyes. I was like, "Oh,
Uh-huh.
you will bounce on it, crazy
God.
style." Oh,
Oh no.
oh! I was holding that in, and I was like, "Oh, she gave him the lusty eyes," and I was like, "Oh no, I gotta say it now."
If Gremlins 3 doesn't have a Nosferatu gremlin with a mustache on him, I'm going to be so upset.
I don't know if it's gonna be silly though.
Dog, that Simpsons meme one you sent me the other day fucking had me howling. Cause the cover lied. Cause I see Mr. Dracula Burns. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be hilarious. But it's
Yep.
a dream sequence from Smithers. And I
Oh.
fucking lost it. Like he comes to me in my dreams.
Dog, hold on. Let's finish this movie, dog, because I swear to God. Oh fuck.
Oh,
Okay.
that's it. No, but that's the movie. He's finally and then Clam finally sees Gizmo, and it's what you talked about earlier. He's like, you know what I see? Like suction cups on the car window, merchandising.
And kitties, that was real.
Yeah, like
That was a
little
real
Easter
thing.
little stuffed toys. Yeah, but then like they walk out and he's just asking Billy if they got cable.
Mhm.
You got HBO? Like, like no, that
Yeah.
costs extra. That'll cost extra.
That costs
Whatever
that costs
alien,
extra.
whatever the alien says, like you got HBO?
No.
No, that costs too much. Or that costs extra.
It costs too much. That's extra. But yeah, that was Gremlins too. This movie is so goddamn goofy.
It's great. And then the credit scene happens. Daffy Duck's throughout the whole credit. I don't know if you ever noticed.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
just talking shit. He's like, hey, this credit's pretty long, ain't it? Like, he's just talking shit
Mm-hmm.
the whole time. And
Just
like I
talking
said,
cash shit.
and at the end, like I said, he tries to take away from Porky Pig.
He's like, "Nah, I'm gonna do it," and the fucking shit just slams in his fucking face.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great. All right, this went over.
Yeah,
Well,
our
we
first
had technical.
throwback, yeah, and then technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. This little went over a little bit bad, but it's fine. We're back and older than ever. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Older and God damn it.
I can't say wiser.
No,
I don't know.
damn sure. We
They
damn sure we
knew.
wiser, brother.
No.
You know what? Where's my gremlins for Fortnite? God damn it. That'd be a top gremlin, I guess.
They fucking Warner Brothers. They put him in fucking. They put Stripe in
Oh, that's
fucking
right. He's in
multiverses.
yeah, there you go. That game.
Him and
Virus isn't
Gizmo.
dead yet either. It's
That
coming. It's coming, brother. We gotta enjoy it while it's here.
That game gonna die twice. That's crazy.
Yeah, holy shit.
But all right, Jose, it's time, man. What was your favorite cinema villain moment?
Yeah, it's brain shooting Mo boy.
Same.
Buddy. Like I said, it was almost Mohawk knocking Buddy out. It's like
Pat.
that shit just fucking hilarious to me, man. But no, it's definitely that.
It's all it's brain. It's
I remember
brain,
we
bro.
were randomly talking about that with my brother one time. He said
Mhm.
after I showed him the Gremlin Kimberly brought me, they talk about that movie but he said my brother said he was crying when Buddy just gets shot. He is take this guy for example.
Fucking falls back. I'm like, bro, where did you get the blicky?
You're like fun, but certainly not civilized.
I fucking every time.
Yeah, that's the
every
best
fucking time.
part.
It's not even him getting shot. It's him pulling the gun out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that fucking kills me every fucking time. And then of course he says the monologue. That's mine too. I can't deny it. The only other thing would have been like, what a world! What a world! But other than that, no.
Although one random thing I didn't notice till this showing, when Mohawk transforms into the spider, he's listening to Slayer's Angel of Death. I'm like, oh my god, I never realized that.
Oh yeah, no, he was listening to a lot of metal.
Yeah.
When he had fucking Gizmo when he had Gizmo tied up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was listening. They were listening to a lot of metal. I was like, God damn, dude.
Like, hey, he think he me for real now, but
I'm like, damn, bro. Okay, I apologize.
I wasn't familiar with your game.
I wasn't familiar with your game. Speaking of familiar, we here at Cinema Villains
Hey.
love to rank, rate, and review the movies that we cover, but we also love to do this with the actual villains of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And we judge them by 3 categories, and those categories are the motive,
The motive,
the drip,
the drip.
and the threat level.
Threat level.
Jose,
Check.
since there are like 2, but we're only gonna focus on brain, dude,
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
like I can't do it, brother. Because the better Mohawk stripe was in the first movie, and
Yeah.
I'm giving this one to Brain. What do you think of Brain's motivation? 1 out of 5.
It's a 5. Ain't it? It's a 5. He's gonna fucking
Yeah.
civilize, quote unquote,
Yeah.
quote unquote, civilize the Gremlins and get them.
You know
to
that you know what that civilization. You know what that civilized would have meant in today's world?
Yeah.
Gentrification.
He was going to gentrify the planet Earth with Gremlins. Good for him.
Correct.
He'd
Yeah.
probably be in a better place.
Yeah. I don't even need to fucking say it, but what's the drip?
Oh, Drip's a 5 too.
It's
Oh, yeah,
it's
he
a
had the
goddamn
drip
5,
glasses.
brother.
He had
It's
the suit. He just was like, especially at the end.
His fucking drip got better as the movie went on, and he
Yeah.
fucking end up in a fucking Sinatra-esque suit. Originally, he was supposed to wear a black. This is some trivia that I found on him.
Oh, nice.
He was originally. Hold on, let me scroll back up. Where is it? Okay, yeah. During Brain's musical number of New York, New York, he's dressed up as Frank Sinatra as an homage to him. Brain originally was dressed in a black suit and a bow tie, also as an homage to Sinatra. However, this idea was scrapped and changed.
Okay. But he still had.
There's
the
a
drip.
lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he fucking 1000%, dude.
Yeah, there was a lot of trivia for this movie.
Yeah, there was a lot. There's still a lot for him.
Yeah.
In the original draft, Brain was also supposed to have a different death. After singing New York, New York, Gizmo shoots a dart that injects him with a helium serum, causes him to
wow.
bloat like a balloon and float out of the window to his doom. The scene was cut and never filmed.
Oh. That shit would have been crazy to see. Just him floating away like, oh shit.
Yeah, like, New York, New York.
Yeah.
Okay. And the threat level. Yeah,
Because Gremlins are threatening as shit.
they are, but he.
1-on-1, you unless they have weapons, you might can run a fade with a Gremlin.
Yeah.
You gonna get scratched the shit up. But you could take 1-on-1. Problem
But
is, he's a smart Gremlin.
Yeah.
And he has a
I
gun.
can't. He does. Damn. Some logic. He's like,
Dude, as I was just thinking about it, I was like, and he has a gun. Hold up.
wait. I was like, here's the tricky part, kids. I have a gun.
Yeah.
I can't in good faith give him a 5.
No.
Because
Yeah.
I can't. Because he's like, I can't. While he is a gremlin and he is threatening, he does nothing that, like, he didn't get a chance to scare me. I just loved him. But I'm like, as like threats, I'm like, I could have a fucking civilized coffee. I could have a civilized discussion with him and not have to be worried about fucking dying.
Yeah.
He never gave me that idea of like, hey, I'm trying to reel you bitches in so we can fucking live.
Yeah.
He never gave me that, like, I'm gonna make sure we live so we can kill them type beat. Not like a Mohawk or a Stripe.
No, you're right.
So I can't give him a 5.
Yeah. I think a 4 is good.
That's about as high as I go, and that's being nice.
That's only because he's a Gremlin.
Yes. That's it. I
That
can't.
might be a gun.
Bro, I want 4.5 then. I legitimately wanted a clean sweep here, but realistically, I couldn't do it because he was not threatening to me. there's cool, but there's also cool and terrifying. He was neither one. He was not cool and terrifying. He was just cool as shit.
Yeah. No, you're right.
If he had time to be like a fucking like, hey, I'm gonna make all these gremlins in here smart. That would have wrote it with the motivation, and then I'm like, oh no, you need to take this motherfucker out.
Exactly.
But I'll give him a 4.5. I'll give him a 4.5 because he had the blicky and he know how to use it.
There you go. Oh shit.
Fuck. All right.
So
All right, folks.
is he in the Hall of Fame?
Oh yeah, no,
He's in the
guaranteed.
dome and he's in the Hall of Fame. Okay.
Yeah, he's guaranteed. Guaranteed Hall of Famer. Guaranteed Hall of Famer. Cause like, come on, man. That's like
And
he's on
still
stage.
there.
Dog. He's on stage singing fucking Sinatra. I have him there. I'm booking him for Sinatra, bro. That's pretty much what I'm doing my
That
damn self.
motherfucker's on stage with a cigarette and a martini, just having a
Yes.
good time.
I'm giving that motherfucker Monday nights, Friday nights, Saturday nights.
There you go.
Yes, sir. But all right, folks. This episode a little long,
Not a little long.
but hey, we wanted to come back and give you guys something,
Yeah, come on.
especially a movie that we fucking really loved.
Yeah,
And it's flawed, but it's goofy, but damn it,
it's all
it's-
over the place and it's great.
it is.
Yeah,
It really is. It really is.
That's why we love it.
Yeah, love it so much. Jose, you got anything you want to say to the people before we get them out of here?
No, just thank you so much for coming back and listening to us. Hopefully, this starts the year off great and strong, and hopefully you join us for the ride this year.
Yeah, man. We got some good movies. We got some good we got some guests coming. We got stuff planned.
Yeah.
We can't wait
Nope.
to get started, man.
Exactly.
Some stuff changes. You already heard the opening music. That shit changed.
Mhm.
Good stuff coming. Good times are coming, brother.
That's right.
All right, man. Close us out.
All right. As always, once again, thank you so much for listening. We here at Cinema Villains want to tell you one thing, and that is to take care of yourselves. We love you, and it's now time to bid you adieu.
Arrivederci.
Boom, boom.